Hey guys, thanks for watching our Twitch replay, but if you want to join in live, you can head over to Twitch and give us a follow, get your notifications. We stream every week. It's a lot of fun.
Goodest of mornings, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. I'm Tom. We got Billy, Chris, Lachlan playing some Root today. This is the first time we are playing this game, so we apologise now if we break any rules, but that's the fun of streaming. We've got the time to try out new games. That's why we're here. If you've played the game before, I am playing the Eerie Dynasties. I'm basically the natural, rightful rulers of this land. I'm going to be playing out some cards and then having to resolve those cards to fight my way through and take over everything. Billy.
So I'm playing the Vagabond. I'm basically a lone wanderer, and we're going to find out whether I'm a good guy or a bad guy. I'm not a good guy.
I'm Chris. I'm playing the Woodland Alliance, who are sowing the seed of doubt among the woodland creatures and rising up against the great forces of Tom and Lockie.
Hey guys, I'm Lachlan, and I'm going to be playing the Marquis de Cat. And I'm just revolutionising this woodlands. Just doing a little bit of chopping some trees down.
He's Sauron.
Yeah.
Seizing the means of production.
I'm the elves. I'm just gonna take control and then bugger off, and he's the hobbits.
You're
In the rebellion.
Who am I? I'm like
kind of the humans, but also not. Doesn't quite fit. That's where the analogy stops.
Here's the ents.
Yeah.
Not a very Tolkien-esque game, I've got to say. But
no, it is adorable. Look at all the little.
it is a wonderful little. A lot of the artwork on this is it reminds me of
very
childhood
nice.
books and stuff.
It's spectacular, except for if you're colourblind, because you would not be able to tell the difference between the orange and the red trees.
I don't think you need to be colourblind for that. It is hard, but nonetheless.
Beautiful looking game, super cool art, and
There's a lot of different things going on. There's some real basic stuff that everyone can move and battle, but everyone scores victory points differently. The aim of the game is to get to 30 victory points. That's how you win. But then there's other things that you can get that let you have an alternate victory condition. So we'll see how that plays out. First thing we got to do is figure out who's going first. Unfortunately, in this game, there isn't a really cool way to check who's going first, so we're just using Twazi. So
Good old-fashioned Twazi. It's what the woodland creatures would have wanted.
the rules to this game are here's your base rules, but it doesn't matter.
Fine, what are you doing?
What's going on?
Come on, man.
Oh my god, it's it's detecting
Tom.
everyone's
This
phone.
phone's dying.
Tom,
Let's try
the team
try
down.
again.
The viewers are having a riveting time. Alright, the lone wanderer.
Lone wanderer
The
goes
vagabond.
first. Oh boy, let's figure out how to play.
Yeah, Billy
Probably
gets
the best time to
Hey
learn
Billy,
the
whose
rules.
game is this?
Yeah, it's mine. It's mine.
That feel.
It's mine.
That feel? Yeah,
But-
exactly.
I'm totally gonna try to explore some runes.
Okay.
So the first thing I meant to do was refresh items, but I haven't used any, so...
Yep.
But then I may slip, which is move
you
into any clearing or forest.
Now you've got your 3 phases, so you have to do the birdsong phase first. Yeah, but you didn't say that, Billy. You didn't tell us what you would. You were just like,
I'm
hey.
doing my birdsong phase.
I'm gonna have to turn that bad boy off.
Aw, man.
Oh, is it
It's pretty bad. Sorry for all that noise.
Is that better?
It's pretty bad.
We're just gonna learn this game from the rulebook as we play. No.
We've got a decent idea of how this is going to go. Tim is here.
Tim
Tim is saying now's the best
boy.
time to open the rulebook. Billy, have you opened the rulebook yet?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes,
we're on that already.
No, but Tim, have you played this game? Because we need some help. We need some serious help in here.
I made
We'll
sure
figure
the
it out, we're
backseat
fine.
gaming tag was on Twitch. It says that you're allowed to backseat game.
Nice.
Excellent. So Billy, songbird, birdsong, birdsong, the songbird.
Basically, each one of our turns, we've all got 3 phases, which is our birdsong, then daylight, then evening. Mm-hmm. Basically, upkeep, action phase, cleanup phase. That's
All right.
Upkeep,
Oh.
main
It's like-
phase. and-
more or less what it is, just with cool
Just
names.
cutesy names.
So, first thing I can do after I refresh everything
So much
is I
drama.
just get to move into a clearing, and there's a lot of Lachlan around me.
You should
know.
come over to where I'm going to be.
Okay.
I just get to start everywhere. It's great.
So I'm going to move over to there. Then I'm going to do my action phase, and I'm going to explore. So to explore, I have a bunch of items in front of me. I just have to exhaust it to do an action, and I can do as many actions as I want, as
you
long
have
as
the
I
items
have
for it.
items to do it.
Okay.
And all your items refresh.
They
every turn.
some of them can refresh
Yeah.
during the birdsong, but
okay.
Oh, you have tea. That's where tea comes in.
tea,
You gotta drink
I
tea.
drink tea, and it's all good.
You're a literal vagabond. Okay.
Oh my god, amazing.
You gotta drink tea and it's K.
Yeah, it's
So-
gonna be 30, gonna be 35, 37, 30, 39. No, it's not. It's not gonna be 39 today. Oh,
It's
gross.
gonna be a hot
boys.
one.
All right. So Billy's
Right.
exploring.
Yeah. So
does that mean,
I'm
Billy?
exploring, so I can take an item and clear a ruin from a clearing I'm in. So this board is broken up into clearings and paths, and there's also forests, which I just get to hide out in and ignore everybody.
You're the only
Sure,
player that
right.
can enter a forest, I'm pretty sure. The rest of us have to use
Yeah, I'm the only one who can go via forests. And you
I'm
can't
keen for the river folk expansion because that adds the ability to move along the river.
to swim.
crocodile men.
Crocodile.
Yeah.
It's pretty much
Lizard
it.
overlords.
So we're gonna clear this ruin for Lucky,
Oh,
so
well
that
done.
this area is done for him, and I get a bag.
Hey,
Bags are great. Bags are
That's
actually
cool.
just great. Permanently upgrades the amount of items I can have.
Oh, that's upsetting.
It's upsetting.
That
I'm
is-
also going to attack Lucky.
What the heck, man? What the heck?
Straight
It's
off the
Billy.
bat.
He's playing the jerk game. If
2
you can't-
seconds in.
Just to double check, Lockie is all the orange dudes, I'm all the blue dudes. Billy is the one lonely grey dude, and Chris at the moment doesn't have any dudes, but he's
He's not
green.
on the board.
You know, you should like put him down so you can see him.
yeah, that
Right,
makes
from
sense.
the top down.
Yeah,
We
from the
should
top
put all
down.
your dudes
Should we do that
down.
with all of the people?
All right, we're doing it. They're all good for
Oh,
that.
this is
Look
so
at all my
wrong.
birds. Look at all my cute little
It's so
birds.
wrong,
This
but
is true.
so right. What the heck is wrong with this guy?
We changed him wrong on purpose.
Dude, he got chewed like they. God damn.
Pretty,
That's what I do with
pretty
my
broken.
board games, man. I open them, I give a few board games.
Yeah, so
No,
you
no,
gotta
so-
test it to see if it's
Sophia,
genuine wood.
Alrighty, so Billy, fight me.
Fight you.
All right, so I
Fight
gotta
me.
exhaust my sword, and then I fight you.
Problems?
And I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to check the rules.
Oh, it's really easy.
But
No,
I just
So-
roll, right?
No. So first of all, you get to play ambush cards. So Lockie, as the defending player, can play an ambush card. I don't know how that necessarily works with you.
Let me
if
have a
you
look
get
at-
ambushed because you can't lose your people. Your battling is different.
Each of you can play up to one ambush card. What an ambush would do is remove
Two dudes.
2 dudes from your opposing force, which may, in this instance, just remove Lockie's piece from
Yeah.
the thing, and it's uncontested.
But then the other person can cancel the defending ambush by playing their own ambush.
Yeah.
And then,
The matching one.
of the matching, it's got to be matching.
Gotta be the matching.
So you got to play the cards in the correct zone, right?
Ah.
So this is a mouse clearing.
Yeah.
You can't play like fox cards in there, but birds count as wild, so you can play a bird in any clearing.
Yep.
That's interesting. Anyway, and then the attacking player just rolls the dice, and they get the higher number, and the other person gets the lower number.
They should.
That's how that works.
So
Yeah.
Billy, roll the dice. No, you don't roll anything.
I don't
The
roll
attacker
anything.
rolls
No.
both, and just simply the higher number. So 2 and 2 is fine. So 2 of your dudes are removed, and then 2 of Billy's dudes are removed. Of course, Billy's playing the vagabond, so he doesn't have dudes. His
Yeah.
vagabond would take injury or something, right? But you're never
Yes.
removed from
Yeah.
the thing. So Lockie, sadly, your dude is sent back home.
Is removed.
Pretty sure.
Oh, you know, that's pretty rude.
But then
like,
that will damage a sword of mine, I believe, is how that works.
Yeah, so you take damage equal to the number of hits you got struck against you, don't you?
Yeah.
So that's. But you. Oh, sorry. One thing also to explain is you can never deal more hits than you have people there. So
Yeah.
in this
Yeah.
instance,
Yeah.
even though Lockie rolled a 2 for defending, he only had one guy, so he only scores 1 hit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's how it would work between like you guys as well.
Yeah, and further hits, you can just slash down buildings.
Yeah,
That's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can like raise people's crops and kill their buildings and all sorts.
And you get a victory point for clearing away one of Lockie's dudes, right?
I do, sort
Yeah.
of.
Yes.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Sort of.
Mate.
Billy.
Well, so, on my alliance tracker, Lachlan is now hostile.
What the heck?
Well,
Sorry,
you don't
man.
like him very much.
Well, I mean, I didn't do anything. He just decided he was going to
exactly.
jump
And that's
me.
why you're hostile towards
I
him.
have no choice.
So you get
But
you
then-
score per hostile piece removed, right?
Yeah.
So if you kill any more of Lockie's troops, then you get victory points.
It's hostile piece as well, so that will
Oh,
include
yeah.
any of his buildings or
Buildings.
any of that.
So,
cool stuff.
do you move up 1?
No, not yet.
Not
because
yet.
that
Nah.
moved you into hostile.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he has to move people
So I
into
don't believe I
hostile.
would score off of that because
Yeah.
the act makes you.
He
Okay.
can also make alliances, right? And then he gets victory points for like helping people.
Could have just helped me, Billy. You could have just been
Yeah.
a nice guy, but you didn't. Instead, you were a jerk.
I'm a jerk.
You're not
I'm a
wrong.
jerk.
You are not wrong.
All right.
It does say score a victory point each time you remove an enemy building or token. I think yours is additional.
Oh, additional. Well, there you go.
Oh, really?
You get a victory point then.
Like double. If you've got faction
That would be interesting.
specific faction rules.
How to
Where's
figure out how to play the game, everyone.
The law.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because everyone has the thing where it's if you
Yeah, that is
craft items or if you defeat opponents, you get victory points
Yeah.
accordingly.
This
So maybe
game
I get an additional.
is there is a board, there are some basic rules, and then everyone else has their own rules, and their own rules make no sense.
It's like playing 4 different games.
do not score a point for removing the warrior that made the faction hostile. So
yeah, I
normally
didn't
you
think so,
would,
yeah.
normally you would, but this is an additional rule.
There you
Yeah.
go. We
I
got
don't
it
need to
right the first
read
time.
up on how my swords and stuff
Oh, yeah.
because
And
they're
then-
real important.
Moving into hostile clearings, you must exhaust an extra move to move into a clearing with
That part I
hostile.
know about.
Yeah. So many little rules. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Chris. It's
Yes.
Tom's turn, but
Well, is it? Is Billy done?
oh, you in the end phase?
I'm not done, man. I'm not done.
He's still going with his daylight phase.
Jerk.
I am.
Getting in
Any
on my turns
other
early.
things you have? You have boots. You could
Yeah, I'm gonna move,
exhaust it to move.
but I can't move into a forest by using my boot.
And furthermore, you can't move into a clearing because they're hostile, right? So you can't.
He can move into my clearing.
Done.
Can he?
for.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not
'cause-
hostile.
Yeah, sorry. Yep.
And then I'm thinking of aiding Tom.
Oh, thanks, man.
Thinking of aiding.
We're gonna be
Tom,
friends?
To be honest, yeah.
You get victory points for being friends with me, though, don't you?
I do.
You can't aid
Oh,
because
you
you don't
jerk.
have any more items. You have
Give-
to exhaust any item
Give
to
it-
aid, so you can't.
You have to
You've
exhaust
used
an
up all
item.
3 of your items, so you can't do any more
I
actions.
thought it was just straight up give card. Oh, that's
Sorry,
disappointing.
dude.
But yes,
You can help me later.
I will aid Tom later.
our our lovely Beck is behind camera today. She's running computer for us, and she gets the coolest spot in the room.
Yeah. I go.
Stand down on the floorboards if it gets too hot.
Yeah, that feel when.
I see. Well, that's gonna put me into my evening phase. I'm going to bed. I'm a tired.
But you draw a
rebellious-
card.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
dude.
eventually going to smell like Friday
do.
Night Magic in here.
So
Sweaty boys.
Sweaty
at the
boy
end of an
board
evening,
games.
if I'm in a forest, I would get to
Go on.
repair all of my items.
That's a lot of items.
Just all of them. But I'm not in a forest, so that's disappointing. So then I just draw a card.
Draw a card, +1 per coin stack. You don't have any coin stacks yet.
I don't. I
Or
don't.
workshops?
Then I have to discard down to 5 cards, but we only started with 3, so I'm not even close to that.
Faction.
And then I have to remove
like
items
have
from my
their
satchel
instance.
down to 6 plus 2 for each bag I have.
Yes.
I'm
see.
also
Yeah.
nowhere near that limit.
I think I do.
Yeah.
Probably.
Your turn.
Sweet. All right.
Go,
So
Chloe.
I'm playing. What?
Please.
Here's the rule book.
What?
Oh, sweet, don't worry.
Do you want to learn to
That's
play?
the
or do you want
comprehensive rule book.
comprehensive.
No, do your turn.
All right, so I'm the Eerie Dynasties. If we can get a view on my board, instead of being able to kind of choose what I do, I have to follow the will of my leader. My leader at the moment is the charismatic leader. When I place 2 warriors, I place 2 warriors, not 1, every time I recruit. Basically, to start off the game, I'm getting as many dudes on the board as I can.
So you fully mobilized your military.
That's what I'm doing. So for my birdsong, if my hand is empty, I draw a card. At the moment, everyone starts with 3 cards, so I'm good. Then I have to add 1 or 2 cards to the decree. Now, the way the decree works is from left to right, I do these actions, and I have to do them. If I can't do them, my leader's a jerk. We get rid of him. I go into turmoil, I lose some shit, and I get a new leader.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's bad for me. So basically, I've got to plan my moves out a bit more than everyone else. I can't be reactionary. I always have to do those ones. So I know I'm going to recruit, and then I know I have to battle. So to battle, I need to be in a clearing with someone else. So I need to be able to move. Now, moving in this game is you can't just move wherever you want. You have to move from a clearing that you own, or move to a clearing that you own. Fortunately, I own this clearing. You own a clearing if you have the most people in it, and you need that whip crack
Yeah.
and ready.
Whenever you have to intervene.
I'll get a soundboard up. I also own clearings that I'm a tie with. So I'm going to, for my first card, use an ambush card as my move card. Basically lets me move from this rabbit clearing because it's a rabbit one. I'm also going to build in a mouse clearing. I couldn't remember the word mouse this turn. And then every subsequent turn, I've got to try and do that again.
Yeah. So now that you've filled out all 4 of your decrees, every single turn from now until you finish the snowball, you must do all 4 of those things.
Yeah. When do I place things on here?
They should be there now.
They're there, and then you build them, right? So that's when you use your build action. You
Tom-
get rid of your roosts and put them onto the board,
Tom hasn't set up his things yet.
and then you gain
I wasn't
victory
told to put
points.
those there.
Sorry.
If you look on the back of your board, actually.
Yeah. It didn't tell me to put them there.
Go on,
It
Tom.
kind of did.
Move along.
It sort of did.
We should.
Oh, good.
We got there.
So, recruit. Because I'm the charismatic leader, I place 2 warriors into my clearing.
Hooray!
Oh, hey, friends.
Bronze.
More friends. And then move. I am moving from this clearing into
It's going to be the one I'm in.
this clearing.
Of course it is.
So a move for every player is to take any number of your pieces from one clearing and move them into another clearing. So you might be instructed to take more than one move. That's what a move is.
Yeah.
So 4 warriors versus Lockie's 1 guy. It's not.
I don't even know why I start on the entire map. I should just start on one half.
Yeah. You're dead, man. Cool. Battle. Now, because the battle is a bird card, I can battle wherever I want. This time it's a mouse clearing. You gonna play an ambush card, Lucky? You got a mouse ambush card? Not supposed to be you. That's
Here's my ambush card.
2 to 0. Your dude dies. None of my dudes die.
Yeah.
I get a victory point for killing your dude.
Oh man,
So
that's
if you can
upsetting.
move me up on the victory
Oof,
point track, I'm in
negative.
the lead.
That's
We're getting
horrible.
there.
We need to stop the Tom dynasty.
And then
No.
Yeah, of course you wouldn't.
build a roost in a clearing that I rule. Without a roost, it's the one that I just took.
Nice.
Cool. And that is, I've resolved everything. My dude is he's still good. He's still my leader. All praise, glorious, charismatic eagle. Evening. Score
Uncle
victory
Sam.
points of the rightmost empty roost track. So that's 1 victory point, please. And then draw 1 card. This is the draw pile.
That is the drop pile. Yes.
Plus, so there are extra ones here that will draw me extra cards. So they could be good. But that's
Basically, Tom's playing the snowball plan. So the further we let him get away with this consecutively in a row, he's going to go faster and faster toward ending the game. If we can make his snowball hit a tree just 1 time, it'll really hamper him. And you actually are the only faction that can lose victory points that you've gained.
Excellent. All right, is that your turn?
Very
off to I'm done.
Alrighty, I get to place 1 wood at each sawmill. I have 1 sawmill.
Nice.
Nailed it.
Brilliant.
Alright, that was Birdsong. On to my second, which is Daylight. I get to craft using workshops. I have 1 workshop in a fox area. Doesn't really help me. Then I can take up to 3 actions, or I can play +1 per bird card I spend. So I can battle, march, which is take 2 moves, recruit once per turn, place 1 warrior at each recruiter. Question: what is a recruiter?
It's your little hand symbol, right? Yep.
The hand symbol. Yep, recruiters. Build in a clearing you rule. Place a building. Spend its cost in wood connected through any number of clearings you rule. So basically, at the moment, I can build anywhere, right? Because I have a connecting.
Yeah. Provided you have a path in things you own, you can do whatever you want.
Cool. It's like the internet. You just gotta
Yeah.
get everything happening
I
together.
feel like it could be advantageous for you to like build real far away from your keep early, right?
I don't know, because then it'll be severed, and then I won't be able to do anything over there. It's good to keep a network. The internet is stronger than post.
No.
Hack
the internet.
Yeah.
Hack the internet.
And then I've got Overwork. Spend a card to place 1 wood at a sawmill in a matching clearing. So I basically had to put another wood somewhere.
Yeah.
if I want
Either
to.
mouses or birds, though, because you have to match the clearing, right? You couldn't. What does it say? Spend a card.
Spending. Oh yeah,
So you
spend
couldn't
a
spend
card.
a fox card. Like they're basically like suits, like diamonds, clubs,
Yeah.
and stuff. But bird is wild, so you could spend a mouse or a bird card
Yeah.
per wood that you want to clunk down.
Okay. So for my first action, I'm going to build in a clearing you rule, which is this one down here. Place a building, spend its cost in wood connected through. So I need 1 wood for this workshop.
Yep.
So I show my tracker.
Yep.
And I'm going to put a workshop down here in my mouse.
And for
rabbit.
that, you gain.
Rabbit.
Yep.
Yep. Oop. Then sorry. That's wrong. You know what?
So you have to discard a card of the place you're building in.
Yeah.
see.
So
he could choose like a fox instead and put it there.
So here,
Gotcha.
place a building, spend its cost in wood, connect through a number of things. So no, because I build it right with my wood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I don't think he has to.
I don't
discard
spend it. I
cards.
have to spend wood, right? And
Yeah.
it costs me 1
I
wood.
build, yeah. But, if
So
you're-
I have 1 wood, right?
yeah, so you spend that, you put it back.
I put it back into my supply, and I put my workshop on there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Clearing I rule it. It's a mouse. It was a good time.
So that means you could build over there, correct?
Sorry.
If you overwork.
If I could build over there, but I don't want to build over
Okay,
there.
yeah.
So
see.
because obviously different clearings have controlled by different suits, and yes, I don't want to. I can move.
Oh.
I'm going to do 2 moves. So if I do move 1, I can move him here, and then move 2, I can move this way.
Yes.
Yep.
You can.
Smart.
And then
Well done.
my third action, I would like to do. This is so hard.
Yeah, no.
Shoot. Yeah.
You're the machine. Like, you've got to make everything work synergistically.
I'm going to place. So as my third action, so we built, we moved, and then we're going to place a warrior at my recruiter.
You will get your victory point when you built, correct?
Yeah, the 2
Yes.
Yep.
victory points.
Oh yeah, so I get it. Sweet.
Yeah.
So up to position number 2. And then we're in the evening, so I draw 1 card plus 1 card per this symbol, which is showing.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
It's a good question. That's a real good question.
What is that symbol? Anyone got the rules for that symbol?
Hey.
Is that symbol
That symbol.
not? That's a card, right?
Yeah, of your cards, right?
So I draw 1 card plus 1 card per.
Yeah.
So
I cannot see the symbol you're pointing to.
It should be. Do you not have it at the bottom as well? Everyone's got the symbol.
Yeah, I've
it's
got
like.
it.
Oh
Yeah.
no! So if you look under here, see how there's extra cards there?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
See, that's when you would draw
Draw
extra
extra
cards.
cards.
Ah, okay.
Cool, cool.
I was gonna say,
Mine,
some of
mine
us
appear
don't have
under.
that symbol.
Yeah.
Well then, you know what?
Fuck.
Nailed it. Okay,
What a
so
pro.
I'm just gonna draw 1 card then.
God, this first turn has been like a
Struggle.
really
Yeah.
Hey,
clunky.
hey.
Oh, just you wait until it gets complicated. I'm already like, I've fucked up.
Yeah.
Like I'm 1 turn in and things have gone wrong.
There's going to be a
It's your
turn
glorious
when
leader
each
gonna
one of us goes. Oh,
Yeah.
Shit.
You mean already?
All right. Finally,
you
we've
finished?
made our way to Chris.
Okay.
We're nearly a round in.
I know, it was a long time coming. but
I'm realizing like how dependent on cards I am, and I'm like, these aren't the cards I need.
Yeah, because your cards just start sitting there, and I feel like
would be
that's just
so
going to get
good.
annoying to track.
Yep.
So I'm going to cause a revolt. So my whole game plan is to sow the seed of doubt and make everybody turn against the glorious overlords.
Yeah, boy, glorious overlords. I love those
So,
guys.
I'm going to spend 2 supporter cards matching a sympathetic clearing. Oh, sorry.
I ruined.
You've got to sow sympathy
I
first.
ruined my
Yeah,
first
I can't.
turn.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, you can't
Nailed
roll
it.
first.
No,
Nailed it.
no.
I don't think I can begin the game with
Yeah.
any sympathy, right?
Nah.
The only way I can do it is to revolt, where I spend 2 supporters to match any sympathetic clearing that is currently in play.
Yeah, but you don't have one yet. So you would just go to
So how do I get sympathy out to begin with?
So you have to
two.
step 2, spread sympathy.
Yeah, spend supporters list on the thing and place them adjacent to sympathetic clearings if possible, which I don't have any.
All right.
There
we
is
set up
is
wrong, then.
the in this one here as well. There is in your daylight phase, craft, mobilize,
There's no way to begin the game for me.
Yeah, what the hell?
Flip over your board and let's see
Nah.
if Billy set you up wrong.
Yeah, Billy
No,
said, hey, give us the rules.
We set
Sorry, chat.
ourselves up.
Sorry, Chads.
No, the thing is, it says setup. Flip the board and draw 3 cards and add them to my supporters. So these are like resources for me. They don't count as
Yeah.
cards in my hand. Then place your bases on their matching spaces in the bases box on my board. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then fill the sympathy track with sympathy tokens, of which I have 10, and that's where they are, and they're worth victory points. And I'm trying to put them onto the board to make clearings sympathetic towards my cause. Right?
You're not wrong.
I don't begin the game with anything there. Unless we've read the rules.
Someone help us.
Help.
And then furthermore, every action I take says you can only do this to an adjacent sympathetic clearing.
Wow, this is... Yeah, let's try to figure this out.
Someone in chat help me out. I'm certain that there should be some way where I could begin taking over clearings and making sympathy.
Okay, if there are no sympathetic tokens on the board, you may place your first sympathy in any clearing.
There you go.
So,
Let's do that.
Chris,
When's that? During the setup or
that is during the bird song
Bird
for
song.
spread sympathy.
Yeah.
So you get to
It
do it.
doesn't even say it on the thing.
Yeah, see, mine says if I have no roosts,
It's like
place
it's
a roost.
Okay, so Chris,
the very first thing you're supposed to do in the entire game that sets everything into motion
Chris,
is not listed on the
first
tableau.
thing that you're meant to do before you start the game is read the rules.
I 100% read the rules for this, and I was like, okay, the first thing I'm going to have to do is start a revolt, because that way, like, you can actually put bases out, and then bases can create sympathy, and then sympathy moves
Okay.
your things.
So you get to place your sympathy token in any clearing.
Okay. Is
Okay.
that instead of doing any other action?
So that's during your spread sympathy, right? So basically, place a sympathy token in an unsympathetic clearing adjacent to a sympathetic clearing if possible, right?
Does it say that at the bottom there?
But at the bottom, it says if there is no sympathy tokens on the board, you can place your first sympathy token in any clearing.
I'm going to read you what it says literally right here. Okay, it says, spend any numbers of supporters listed on the sympathy track to place sympathy adjacent to currently sympathetic clearings if possible. Supporters must match the target clearing.
Amazing.
That's it.
Well, you know what? Put it anywhere, man.
Imagine trying
Just
to play
put it
this game for
anywhere.
the first time and being like, how do I start?
Look, there's a
Like,
couple
I
of...
guess-
the rules.
I guess
Yeah.
Lucky did
depends
indeed
if-
read the learn
Alright,
to play
in
book.
any clearing that is currently not...
It's just any clearing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just any clearing. I would say with people as well. You
Now,
can do it in mine if you
can
wish.
we fight sympathy tokens? Is that a thing
Yeah,
that
I
we
think
can...
you can.
Yeah, you can clear them.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're supposed to...
don't-
Because I
put
don't
it
want your
next to-
shit...
Don't put it next to Tom, because Tom's just going to come and pillage.
Alright, I'm
So,
he's not-
yeah, basically, any hits left over after battle can go towards
tokens and
buildings and tokens
Yeah.
and stuff. Stuff like that.
Spend 2 supporters matching a sympathetic clearing. Oh, a current sympathetic.
Yeah, so I believe the way your turn went was that you went to the first part and then the second part, and
Yeah,
in that
I
second
see.
part, you had to have done that. It just doesn't
Yeah, so I
say-
can't revolt on the very first turn.
No.
Okay, spend any number of supporters listed equal to that. Okay, that's cool. So I'm gonna place them adjacent.
You know what?
So
Complicated
yeah,
games.
I think what you did there was spread sympathy, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
that was the spread sympathy phase.
Yeah.
In the
So
bird
do
song.
I have to spend one of these to do that action first?
No,
Okay.
because
Because
in
the
book-
first one is free.
The first one's free.
Okay, the first one's
The
free.
first one's
That's fine.
free, and it goes anywhere.
Sorry, chat. We're getting through this eventually.
And then chat's going to be like,
Okay.
no,
Yeah.
you're wrong. Obviously, in clause 3 to
Section
1.
14.1. Alright, next.
Well, actually, it's
Craft.
8.2, but whatever.
Yeah, all right, fair enough.
mobilise.
I knew it was further than 3, so
I'm gonna add a card from my hand to the supporters.
you put a space in there, Beck. You rouged yourself. All right, Chris, what are you doing?
I'm gonna put.
Booted myself.
Oh no, you didn't.
I'm gonna put 2 cards from my hand into the supporters stack.
Okay.
Those 2. I'm not sure if they're supposed to be hidden or
mate.
not, but anyway.
Oh, they are meant to be face down.
Then I can spend cards from my hand, matching to build a base. I'm gonna do that instead.
So let's spend
Put that there.
card from your hand, matching your building base. To
So
place
I'm gonna
a
spend
warrior.
a fox card
In the
to
officer's
build
box.
a base here, right?
Mm.
And then put an officer in the officer's box.
Yeah.
Is that right? Not even sure if this is a good idea. Probably going to get like
Sounds right.
defeated by Loki
You've
next
spent
turn.
your thing. Suspend a card from your hand. It's a fox. Matching built base.
Yep.
It's a fox area. To place a warrior in the officer box.
Yep, done so. So I have an officer. Okay. Not going to craft, so that's all good.
So, wait a second. That was spend a card from your hand, matching built base. You don't have a built base.
Matching a build base.
Matching a built base, not to build a base.
Yeah,
Building
not
a
to build a
base
base.
is Revolt, I believe.
Yeah.
So that will happen in the next phase,
Good
which will be your
call.
evening, which will be operations.
No, it's the first thing he does.
Yeah,
and he can't
okay.
do it this turn.
Alright, so I can't do that. So
Oh, jeez.
I actually
Jeezy Pete's.
don't
Fuck,
think
Chris.
I can do anything else. So I'm going to end my turn by drawing a card.
Yay.
This is
This
is a game.
game is redonkalonk.
You know, we'll get like 5 turns in and we're like, I want a rematch.
Yeah, yeah.
I
oh,
want
yeah.
to start again.
It's like that learning curve game, like Tiny Towns. Where
So Billy, you're up.
yes. Tom, can you try to find a session in there for quests for the Vega?
Quests.
Yeah.
Quests. You're right.
I don't know if I just exhaust my items or if I remove them. Removing them's bad.
Well, they go into your satchel if you remove them.
Nah, satchel's way out. Alright, so to start my turn, I can refresh 3 items.
Yep.
So while everyone else took their turns, I read what actually happens in battle for me.
Well done.
And for each hit I take, I actually have to damage 2 items. Now,
2
with,
items.
with my board, anything that's face up like this,
Yep.
I can freely move among my tracks.
Yep.
So I chose to damage my tea and my bag because they aren't really useful for me until I get more items.
Okay.
So then the 3 things I refresh are these.
Yep.
And then I can do my slip action. So I'm going to run off to another clearing.
Nice.
Yeah. So what did you need to know about quests?
How?
Choose a quest whose suit matches your clearing. Now you
Yep.
would have been given 3 quests at the start.
I did, yep.
And exhaust the 2 items listed on the quest to complete.
So I do just have to exhaust them.
Yeah.
So I have to exhaust an item to do the quest section.
Yep.
Then I have to exhaust the.
I don't think you do have to exhaust an item to do the quest section. It's just exhaust the
it's
ones
just
that
the
are
exhaust
there.
required. I
Yeah.
see. So I could just.
You
claim
can just
the quest.
complete this quest. Yeah.
I could.
Billy could just leave me.
You may score 1 victory point per quest of matching suit you have completed, including this one, or draw 2 cards from the deck.
So, my turn's going to be real interesting in that.
It's going to be as interesting as Chris
First of all, are you slipping away?
sorry.
I'm not
sorry.
going to slip
First
away
turn,
because I want to
You get
be
like
where I
one
am.
Yep.
Actually,
I
what's
get
this
1 sympathy.
It's
Oh, I
a
could have
mess.
done
don't
more
wanna
than
be
what I
there.
did though, because I
I'm
accidentally.
going to stay right where I am. I am not a slippery vagabond today.
I didn't.
And just check
build
in.
it. I should have built another
I can just
sawmill
fight you
because
like
then I could
normal.
like place because then my next
could.
turn.
I'm
But-
kidding. I'm kidding.
more
I'm
wood,
kidding.
which means I
I
would've
figured
like
out a way
more
to
wood.
not have to fight you. It's all good. I thought I was going to have to fight you, and I was really sad about it.
Oh, because of your regime.
So,
Yeah.
first off, I'm going to complete one of my quests, which is guard duty.
Woo! You're a god, man.
a god.
Thanks for doing guard duty in my
Guard
town. I really appreciate it.
You are welcome.
The natural
So we're going to put my
rulers
completed
of this
quests
land
over here.
believe in you.
I'll have you know you're another natural rulers. No one controls this land, and I'm moving in.
God damn it.
When do I get my orcs?
Did you just realize I made a command?
It's a good time. Oh, I read it.
I can't.
Beck and I already shared a moment. It was great.
Beck's a special lady.
So to complete my quest, I have to exhaust a torch and a sword.
Well done.
So there's no murdering Lachlan today. Not today. But I
That's
do
all
this, and
I'm
then
really
I'm
murdering.
going to claim 2 cards.
Yes.
Nice.
Victory
And-
points can wait.
Yeah.
So that puts me up to 6 cards, which
That's a
is
lot of
worrisome because I would have to discard down to 5, and I'm not a fan of that. So, Tom, I'm going to exhaust my boots. And
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to give you a card, man.
Ooh.
And, yeah. I'm going to give you a card.
I appreciate that.
What a bloody
legend.
It's me, guns. Scansy with the 4-month
Maxi.
subscription.
Good dude.
That-
Thank you, Sam. Also, solid stream you had the other day. I thoroughly enjoyed it, even though your sensitivity was not great.
What was he on?
He was playing Overwatch, actually.
Like the
I
sensitivity.
don't know. Low. Very low.
Oh, no, Lockie's wrong.
Incredibly low.
Lucky's right.
Incredibly low.
So I'm going to
what's
give
the
you
optimum?
an item.
Anything but a fox.
Low is good. Low is good.
I'm kidding. I can deal.
but
Okay.
it's all like
If you,
specific.
if you build this item, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool if
If
you
it's
build
low,
it.
then it means that you
pretty cool.
you obviously stay on the target for longer,
Yeah,
I guess.
But if
Because
someone's
I
like to your
aided
side,
you-
and you're just like,
I can move you up on my alliance.
It's
track.
basically watching Doom where
So
you have no like
for the first time I
Yeah.
aid you, you can
Doom.
move up because I've aided you once.
Yep, sweet.
So you move up once. If I want you to move further out my track, I do have to give you 2 cards. So in theory, I could give you 3 cards right now,
Yeah.
which would be
Give a card, but you've got to exhaust.
to give a card. It's
This is the
per
most
card.
complicated game.
Oh my god, that's
our
a lot
first-
of exhausting things.
first playthrough.
Wow.
And the rules don't matter because everyone's got their own
Well-
rules.
I get 1 victory point for helping out Tom.
Yeah, boy.
I feel like the Vagabond is the only one that I don't understand what he does.
There's nothing, nothing wrong
I
with
read the
armor.
Eerie, I read the Woodland Alliance, and I read the what was it? The
Marquis
de
de
Cat.
Cat.
Yeah.
Marquis de Cat. And the Vagabond I skimmed. And it was like, you know what? Screw that.
Alright, and then I do get to replace my quest.
Smart. Ooh, it's
Yeah,
spell bandits.
it's all in the
Spell
forearm.
bandits. That's Tom.
Tell
My
them.
second.
So, yeah, so I'm a wrist aimer. I move my mouse to my wrist, so there's nothing wrong with arm aiming.
Well, arm aiming's better. Well, you're meant to use your like wrist for like fine tuning,
Yeah.
and then arms for spins.
Yeah.
So
There are some people who do full arm.
I just use
Yeah.
my thumb.
I'm very high sensitivity. It's like 1500.
I don't even.
you need to
FPS.
play more Quake. Quake and Unreal Tournament.
Dude, that's a point and click adventure where you have to click their head, otherwise they click
Alrighty.
your head and you die.
I really can't do my job.
It is a pointing click.
Yeah.
I draw a card.
The new Call of Duty is a point and click as well.
Oh yeah.
Good game. Good
That
game.
is problematic because I've got 6 cards.
Oh, I got to discard down to 5.
I do.
Suck it, noob.
And you know
Suck
what?
it.
You know what I don't like? All of my cards.
Suck eggs, but not on a train. You'll get kicked off.
So, discard pile can go here, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh man. Why did we give Tom the biggest board state? Like,
Oh man, it's gonna be so good.
He can't manage
Especially
his
now,
cards.
because like I got some. I was fortunate enough to check the rules and realize that I can complete these, sure, left to right, but the cards in there in any order.
yeah, you can put them in any order,
Which
but you have to
fixes
do
my
like
problems.
if you have 2 and a recruit, you have to do 2 recruits.
Yeah, but recruit's easy.
That is your turn now.
Cool. Right, so Birdsong, if my hand is empty, draw a card. No, I'm good. Add 1 or 2 decree cards. Now, this is where I've got to do a bit of thinking.
No, we need we need blue. It's Tom's turn.
I definitely need a move action. So my problem was I thought moving, I could do it the normal way. I can only move from from one of these. I can, at the moment, only move from here, which is a problem when I then want to build
That's amazing.
Yeah.
and battle.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But then I just play a fox.
Ah, rude.
So then you can now move from.
Actually, I'm gonna, because you want me to build an item, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, cool. So I'm just gonna put the other fox there.
No, that means he has to move from a fox, doesn't it?
Yeah. So I move.
So-
So first of all, so then I put down my 1 decree card. So I recruit twice.
Any
Okay.
order.
So I recruit,
Yep.
and I recruit 2 guys because my eagle.
Dude.
You can recruit at any of your things, right? So you could recruit them there if you want.
Yeah, I
Any
could.
roost.
Roost. Any
I
roost.
could, yeah. But I then can't move those guys because I don't have a move mouse. I've only got move rabbit and move fox.
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry, because that's a mouse. You're on a rabbit.
And it'd also be good if we could get this thing cleared, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna clear. I was gonna do it that turn, but then I completed a quest.
So I'm gonna move these 4 guys,
No, don't do that.
and then I'm also just gonna move like 1 guy over here.
Yeah.
Oh, don't
So
do
you can
that.
move to there because you're moving to a fox. basically,
Yeah,
right?
so I moved.
Gotcha.
I moved first of all from a rabbit, and then I moved from a fox.
Yeah,
I figured it out, and then I battle. Now, Lockie,
yeah,
we're battling in a fox place.
yeah.
Would you like to play an ambush card?
No.
Lucky has no ambush cards. That's what I'm picking up.
All right, that's 3,
Billy. Maybe I want to sacrifice it.
Okay.
3 and 2. So you are
Maybe.
killing 2 of my dudes.
No, 1, because he only has 1 force.
I've only
there.
got 1 force.
You can't deal with hits equal, like, higher than the number of dudes you have.
Oh,
Yes.
So,
man, I'm good at this.
1 and 1, basically.
1 and 1. All right, we both get a victory point, as far as I'm aware, because you've cleared one of my dudes away.
So I'm the defender,
Yeah.
right? And you're the attacker.
Yeah.
So you get the high of 3, and
Yeah.
I get to clear one of yours.
Yeah.
Cool. Happy
So,
with that.
so we both lose 1 and we both gain a victory point.
Okay.
Is it as the attacker only? Or
Check the rules.
check the rules.
Don't have the
you can
rules.
have-
The rules ended up both down your end.
Maybe it is.
You've got the learning to play.
Yeah, we should probably be reading from that one.
Just continue. We'll give you retroactive
Battles,
points.
battles. How do I get dominance cards?
Yeah, whenever you remove an
draw
enemy
them.
building
There's
or
only
token,
5.
even outside of battle, you score a victory point.
Okay, there you
So
go.
you removed one of mine.
Okay, cool.
It's irrespective of how you do it.
Yeah. I just want to see
Simply
these two
score.
just clash together.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's what I
No,
thought was
you
going to
don't.
happen.
So what I could have done is built added another fox card to here to build in here,
Yeah.
but I think that's a little bit too much at this
That's fine.
stage of the game.
How have we been
I'm gonna
playing
come
for
clear
50
this
minutes?
No, we've been up for 50 minutes.
Yeah,
Oh,
we've been playing
yeah.
for 40. All right.
Still, we have done one rotation,
Yeah.
and I have not had my second turn yet.
Nor have I.
So now,
Very good at this game.
now I have to build in a mouse clearing without a roost. So that's that one.
Yep.
And I can only put one roost per clearing because it's
Yeah.
clearing without a roost. Cool. I've resolved my decree. I am still the best. All praise the natural leaders of this land.
Not true.
I score 2 victory points and I draw a card. 2 victory points, please.
Okay.
We will see who.
Wow.
And I draw a card.
That was a crunch and a
And then I
half.
drew
You like broke your knuckle off.
Fun
That-
story.
so
Broke
much
my
better.
toe the other day.
You actually broke your toe.
Haven't seen you in a while, Chris. Broke my toe.
Okay.
You
I
didn't
was
even know that. What?
what on stream.
Nah. I was filling in for Billy's volleyball team and broke it. So I filled in and I played 10 minutes.
And you broke your toe.
I broke my toe.
What
I mean,
So unfortunately I couldn't build the item for you this turn.
That's
but
fine.
I'll get that.
Hospital?
was it
I'm
indoor
going to
No,
move
strapped
into
to the
here
element,
and
it's
clear
fine.
it
Is
anyway.
it indoor volleyball or beach
She'll be right
volleyball?
back.
Beach ball.
Beach volleyball. You broke your toe on sand.
I ran into Becca and so my toe was like, hey, shin.
Poor Becca.
She was like, not even a problem.
Yeah. Shin's a steal, man.
All right, you done?
I'm done. I'm
Okay.
I'm killing it.
All right.
I'm a sixth of the way there.
Bird song.
So do you
Place
have a card
one
on it at all?
wood on my sawmill.
Yep.
5.
Nailed it.
Congratulations, we did it. Daylight, craft using any workshops.
That's an evening.
I have 2 workshops, one in a mouse, one in a what's it called? A fox.
You want to point out your workshops for me, Lachlan?
So just down here, I have this workshop. There's anvil and hammer, and then I've got another one at my fox. So I am going to, for my actions, I'm going to craft using workshops. So this one here is have 1 mouse workshop, and I get a T, and I get 2 victory points. Then I discard this. So can I please have a T?
T goes into your crafted items at the top right. So you never can use that, right? But basically that gives you an opportunity to trade with the vagabond.
Oh no, screw that guy.
Yeah.
That guy's a jerk.
I mean,
Well,
you
you
don't
get
get the
2 victory points.
opportunity to trade with me.
He just takes them.
No.
He's like, hello, I'm
How
doing
is
nice
that
things for you.
Because
Yoink.
you chose the thief, right? If you had chosen a different one that was like, oh, you know,
Well,
like the
no, I can,
bargainer or
no,
something.
so the thiefers take cards.
Oh, cards.
But then what I could do, I could walk up to Lockie, I could steal his card, I could then go, hey buddy, here's your card, thanks for the item.
Thanks for the tea.
So good.
That's the T.
That's it, down to a T.
That's a great combo. God damn.
Thanks, Beck.
Like, I guess we like her, but she makes it really hard.
Okay, so for my next action, so I get 3 actions from here on out. I'm going to build in a clearing you rule. Place a building, spend its cost in wood connected through any number of clearings you rule.
Yep.
So I'm going to build another recruiting station, which is going to go in here. It's going to cost me 1 wood because it's only 1 on my thing so far. I'm really, really doing it wrong. I should be building more sawmills. The more sawmills I have, the more things I can build. So it's
The,
like
the way I see it, you're worried about me coming in and fisting you real hard.
that's it.
Yeah.
So I get 1 victory point for building that. Do I get an additional one? Because you get a point for building, and then you get the victory point for the actual.
Do you get a point for building it?
That's one of the ways that you get to victory points in the game. Is if anyone destroys buildings.
I think it's
Battles.
destroys. I don't know if you get victory
I think
points
it's
for building.
destroy.
All right, double check that. And then
Because you're getting the victory points
second
at
action,
the end.
I'm going to place a warrior
Yep.
at my recruitment station. I can do that once.
It's whenever you craft an item that you get a victory point,
Yeah.
not build.
Oh, okay.
But you get the victory points at the end of your turn for how much you've built. So you snowball that way.
No, he only
No.
gets when he builds.
No, when I build them. So when I uncover them, they've got victory points underneath them. So I just
Yeah,
get
but
them.
they accelerate like
they,
crazy.
They ramp. So
Okay.
when I build it, I get victory points as I build.
Right.
So, cool. That there. This sucks. This map is jank. Jank City.
I'm sure it's designed very well.
Oh yeah, it is. Everything is not close together.
That's exactly what you wanted.
I need more things, and I don't have.
See, I've realised every now and again I have to just sit in a forest and skip a turn. And just be
Yeah.
like,
It's
I'll
hard.
sip on my tea. Good place here. Let's fix all my items.
Like, I'm looking at all these victory points I'm going to earn, but I know it's going to, like, go wrong for
You
me
gotta
at
be
some
gonna
point.
careful you don't.
There will
just
come
collapse.
a time because of the number of roosts you have.
But
where
also,
you
just
simply
like,
can't.
Chris can just swoop in and take all my dudes.
I can't.
Not yet, but, like,
It's like a 4-turn setup. I have to spread sympathy and then hope that no one removes my sympathy token, and then maybe if there are troops there, I could do it.
yeah.
So
Trust me, there'll be
Tom
troops there,
can move
but-
from foxes and rabbits.
You just got to remember these guys have like 3
Okay.
actions, and that's it.
My last
Yeah,
action is going to be
pretty much.
moving my guy that's in that corner to the rabbit here, please. Thank you. And then I get to draw a card, and that will be my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing I could do is revolt, which I don't know if I want to revolt. I want to keep Lockie on my good side.
Yeah, here's the thing, though. You want to get up a base as soon as possible. Like, the base then lets you expand faster.
But if I did that, I would just destroy Lockie's army, and he would hate me, and then
And he doesn't have an army to
my
fight you.
only sympathy token on the board is right near where his other troops were.
Yeah, but then you get to put more sympathy out. Stop
Chris,
being nice and
Chris,
play your own
we're
game,
on this
mate.
side of the board, Tom's on that side of the board.
I'm gonna keep a foothold first. So I'm
You
gonna
should
move
just-
to option number 2, which is spread sympathy.
So you're going to spread it down here?
Spend a rabbit, Mr. Rabbit.
Mr. Rabbit.
So I'm gonna spend a rabbit.
Tom, you on Reddit?
No, I'm actually looking at Woodland Alliance strategy, and the basic strategy is get your first base up as soon as possible. I was trying to help Chris, according to the advice I was given, but he didn't want to listen to me because he values your friendship more than winning the game. So I'm gonna hit him real hard.
Spread sympathy up here, actually.
Well, that's just...
Okay.
unfortunate.
Is that right? So now I can. Any number of times I can do this. So I could potentially spread like way further.
So you could go up the top there, or you could go down the bottom here.
Is it good to just like spread a whole bunch?
I feel like spreading a whole bunch means that you can do...
Rabbit. Also, I get a victory point for that, and I get a victory point for that.
Yep,
so I'm up
smart.
to 2.
Oh boy.
So spread rabbit up there.
Spread.
Spren.
Says he's not fighting Lockie, only spread sympathy to Lockie.
Yeah, but he's not fighting me,
Spread
alright?
rabbit.
Chris and I have a mutual agreement.
Oh, I've got to spend 2 for this one. So
Yeah,
I
you gotta
can't-
spend-
And, well, it's also you've got to
Oh.
spend more when other people are in there, don't you?
No, when it's 3 or more.
Yeah, so if there's
Oh,
3
okay.
or more, you have to spend.
Yeah.
So
I would have to spend 2. No, I can't spread any more sympathy, I don't think.
the Woodland Alliance is a little bit tricky.
Okay. Then I could craft, but I'm not sure if I want to craft. Can't be bothered.
Ah, you should craft. I
I
reckon.
can add a card from my hand to the supporters deck.
Hey Billy,
You think about it.
You
When
want
you-
this tea?
But when you craft items, I come and I give you a card. I'm like, here you go. And I take your item.
And you know what? No.
There's no use for your item.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't want you to have it, obviously.
Why not?
Well, why would I want you to have it?
I just want some.
You killed my dude first turn, Billy.
I had to kill someone.
And you could have killed Tom.
No, because he had all his dudes in one spot. It's
You could have gone in
It
there
was-
fighting and tried to put some boots your way in there, but
It was
you didn't.
beautiful. I loved every moment of it.
Hated every moment of
And
it.
then I am finished, so I'm going to draw 1 card and end my turn.
Oh, good work. End your turn, Yugi boy.
Alrighty. I'm gonna refresh my 3 items.
Nice.
I'm not gonna refresh my tea. Sad times.
Sad
Alright,
times.
I'm gonna slip away this time.
Oh, bye, Billy. Hi, Billy.
Oh, hey man. Hey, fancy meeting you here.
How you doing, dude?
Well, you see, I'm
need to stop
I'm
calling.
exploring because exploring's great.
I feel like I'm just going to stop myself at some point.
Yeah, he's gonna end up not being able
that's
to do the
that's
things
the
he needs
hope,
to do.
right?
Yeah.
That's the
You hope I can't plan it out properly.
So I'm exploring. So I take the ruin out of here, leaving
Yep.
a bunch more places for
Alright,
Tom to
Tom's going to
build.
launch a full-scale attack.
And it's just like, I got some more boots. Tom and I on the
Hooray.
opposite side are just like, we're coming to clash with like board control.
Guys, I got a bunch of boots.
Monetize.
This is really cool.
Taken to court.
Goddamn.
Praise the mouse.
Alrighty. What do I want to do?
Dude, definitely when you have like...
So keen for the Mandalorian though.
Oh, that first step. So good.
So keen.
I enjoyed it. If you've watched The Mandalorian already, don't post spoilers because these scrubs haven't.
Yeah.
You know what's going to happen when you say that.
So they're doing weekly releases, yeah?
I believe so.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense, I think.
So I'm gonna move by
Yep.
exhausting one of my boots, and I'm gonna be like, bye. Walking
So
around.
you used in your birdsong the slip to move anywhere, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
so I use my slip to move. Now I'm exhausting my boot.
Whoa,
I
whoa.
just picked up.
Doesn't it cost you an extra boot if you're moving into somewhere where there's someone?
Unless they're hostile.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
That's you.
Damn.
Yes.
Hello. That's the. Good job. Good. Yep. Nice to see.
Good job, man. Nah,
We have
fancy meeting you
songs.
here.
Yep.
Like,
Damn,
I could
complete-
have revolted
complete quest.
and like built a base there, but then it would have just been like
That's a
prime
shame.
I'm gonna aid
target
you.
for both of you and
thanks,
Tom.
man.
So I'm like, I need to make an alliance with you.
You just straight up giving me
and
cards.
just kill
Yeah, I'm
Tom.
giving you 2 cards.
Oh, what a
actually.
good boy.
Well,
Does that mean you
I'm
move
not
up
gonna lie,
twice
I'm
on the
probably
track?
gonna make a move.
It will. I will move up. All right. So for the
I will-
first,
I
Oh,
will
it's
assist
one,
you.
and then the
yeah,
next
then
one's
I need to
two.
give
I have
you
a
2
very
cards.
powerful
just so
ability.
I can just. Like,
All right. So what do you get when you get to 3?
I'm guessing he's going to
Then
advance
every time
to
from then
you
on, when I
next
aid you, I
turn.
get 2 victory points.
yeah,
And
that's my
I
worry.
can move your
Yeah.
people around. So I move up and I get 2 victory points.
Woohoo!
Do you though?
We are now in a
really?
quite a healthy. We're in an alliance, but
It's
we're
doing
not
pretty
fully
good.
allied yet. You know. Eventually, I'll move your pieces.
Now, when I craft, can I just craft like as much as I can, or is it only using 1 clearing a time?
What? So basically, to craft, you have to have the cards in your hand,
Yeah.
right?
No, I got. That's
It'll
fine.
say on,
What's your-
on your thing, dude.
what's your
It says when
crafting?
you
Yeah, no, it
craft
just says
any-
craft using roots. My question is, I've got a card that needs 2 mouses to craft,
Yeah.
and I've also got a card that needs 1 mouse to craft. Can I craft both of them?
No, I don't think you can.
Hey, how
I
many
think I
actions do you
remember
get?
seeing a bit about
Because
it.
mine
It just
says-
says craft.
Yeah, see, mine says first craft, so I can craft 1.
Yours different to his though.
Yeah.
He needs
But-
roosts in those places.
Yeah,
to be
well,
able
I
to
need
craft.
workshops to craft, right?
Yeah.
So mine works
I don't
very
believe you can
similar
use a
to
roost
his.
more than once per turn.
Well, I don't think
for
you can
those
craft
type of
more than
things.
once. Because I can't craft more than once.
No,
Yeah,
it does
but-
say craft cards.
Yeah, no, you guys are.
Maybe.
You guys
I think
are
I
different.
remember watching a video about it and then being like, you can't use the same roosts again and again or something. Like if all 3 of those roosts were in mouse, fair enough.
So
because
when
2 plus
is
3
your
so
craft?
two
My
plus
craft is in the
3.
daylight before the decree. I just want to make sure I've got some items to give Billy. You can grab cards from your hand to gain immediate.
First, you may craft any number of card using roosts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then you must resolve the decree starting with the leftmost column, moving right.
There you go.
Okay.
So I can just do it.
Just go ahead.
Can I, can you check my crafting as well, please?
Do you wish to check your own craft?
So hostile over here.
Hostile.
I thought we're not friends.
No.
You killed my guy immediately.
I know you guys are going on the attack soon, so I'm putting in a bird into there. I can only play 1 bird a turn,
Yeah,
so now I can recruit twice anywhere I want.
that's cool.
I see.
So 4 dudes basically.
Yeah.
Dude, recruit on the front lines and then launch a full-scale attack at Lockie.
I thought we were friends,
Someone
Chris.
new in chat.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Loggy block.
Oh, it's Dave.
Buck, buck, buck.
Loggy block. How'd your
Ah,
promos
so here's the
go?
thing.
Dave, how'd your promos go?
See, okay. I'm gonna be nice to. No, I can't build that one for Billy. Sorry, Billy, I lied to you.
Mine
Well
has no
done.
craft.
Oh no, I can't.
Very well done.
I can.
Yes.
I can't read properly. This one, I find out. My second one, I can now move from every type of clearing.
Can I please have the law of root, please?
The law of.
No.
The Lord
Thank you.
Groot.
All right. So then, crafting. Using one of my mouse ones, I am crafting a smuggler's trail. It costs me a
bag.
mouse clearing. It
You need
gives
to
me a
stop
bag. You're welcome, Billy.
Nice.
I get a victory point, please.
Sure.
Yeah.
If that were a thing I could reach.
And then that card gets discarded.
Yep.
And then using my other mousey part with 2 mouses, Scouting Party. As an attacker in battle, you are no longer affected by ambush cards.
Oh, that's upsetting.
Bring it, boys.
That's really upsetting.
What was that?
Why don't we give Tom the heavily militarized faction?
Yeah, man.
We should have
boy.
given him
Yeah.
the Woodland
That's not the type of building
You're not
card I
wrong.
want you to have. I want items.
Sorry, man. I had to build that. All right, recruit. I am recruiting twice. Here.
Go ahead.
Tom's the blue plague.
This is true. And I am recruiting twice.
Okay, so you can only use certain things like once. So you can only use like workshops like once for crafting and roosters for once, right?
So you wouldn't be able to.
Wouldn't be able to do that
That's
one?
honestly what I remembered watching.
That's cool.
I thought that's what I had read somewhere, but it like just
not a problem.
didn't say it.
I'm being nice to Billy.
Because yeah, it says that the icons basically they get used, and so you
Yeah.
go, I'm using this one.
You got to tap them for mana.
You gotta tap them for craft. I've turned it sideways.
Yeah.
And I'm going to.
But no, turn it back.
What?
I don't know why I gave it to you.
Recruit twice there.
Nice.
So then I'm going to move 4 dudes out of here.
Yeah. Oh, I knew it. Oh.
Go and fight Lockie.
Oh.
Yeah, stay in the cost. Here we go. So in the cost section.
Should have told me a number. There's a lot of words on this page.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
so
You're just about the numbers. But the numbers are useful.
Craft and cost.
Uncle 4.1.1.
Alright, so Tom, what's happening? You're attacking?
No, I'm still moving. I got to move a dude out of here,
Okay.
and then I've also got to move a dude out of here.
Okay.
Yeah, Loggy, how ridiculous. Of course he's not attacking.
Oh, sorry.
Now I'm attacking.
Ah, damn,
There it is.
All right. Do you want to play an ambush card for a fox?
Oh, God.
Let me just have a look at all my ambush cards.
Nope.
Continue.
That's what I thought.
Dude. Sorry, also, let me interject with my instant. Tom, you moved into a sympathetic faction, so you have to give me a card and put it into my supporters.
Oh, okay.
And it has to be a fox card.
Yeah, all right. Here you go.
Does that mean he wouldn't be allowed to do that movement
you.
if he couldn't satisfy that?
No,
No, I think
because
Chris has
he
to
would.
invoke that.
If he couldn't do it, then I would get a card from here, and he has to reveal his hand to
Huh?
me.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, you don't you reveal it and you choose.
No.
okay.
No, yeah, it says from the deck.
Ah, okay.
Nice.
All right, anyway,
Pretty cool.
4v4.
That would be cool, though.
Big old fight in the big old area. That's
There's only one
a 1 and a
casualty.
0. You lose a dude, and I gain a victory point.
Rude.
But it
I
wasn't too
now
bad.
control the. Oh no, it is a tie. It's a tie because you have 3 dudes and the building,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I've got 4. But
You win.
I win ties.
That's so dumb.
That
And then
It's tied, but it's irrelevant.
wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad.
then I build in a mouse clearing that I control.
Yeah.
Nice.
3 victory points. Oh my God.
So I will gain 3 victory points and draw 2 cards.
He is a third of the way done. Dude, the snowball, we have to stop him. Vagabond.
Stop him!
Come on, man. You are quite literally losing the game over here. Helping
no, that's
Tom. Well, sure, by 1.
Okay.
Hey,
I think you've actually had more moves and turns and crafts than I have had in the whole game.
well, I have had one more turn than you.
Sure.
Currently.
Well, yeah, when I have my next turn. What's it going to be, Tom?
But you see, I had to collect my ruins.
Yeah, and whose help did you need for that, Billy?
Tom's.
Exactly. And what's Tom on? 10.
It's fine. I've used him for his ruins.
Turn.
Okay.
I got a thing.
I'm gonna place
Please don't
a
tell me
wood
you have what I think.
Nice.
in my
Dude,
sawmill.
you need to get more sawmills.
I do need to get more sawmills, and I ruined myself by doing it 2 turns in a row. So
Yeah. I know. You got the recruiter instead of sawmill.
I see.
Okay.
I see.
How much you loving life over there, Tom?
I could end the game.
That's so dumb.
You can end the game.
Nah,
Ow.
but you can't end at the turn you
It's
play.
not instant. It gives you as a turn to
It's
stop
a
me.
dominance. If he's got a dominance card, then it would be like if you have 10 things, then he has to meet this criteria.
Yeah, and
Okay.
it's always control 3 of a certain faction.
Yeah.
Every dominance card is.
Dude.
That's super unfortunate.
And all I'm saying is he. Yeah.
So not long ago we were like, man, this game's like, we're going for 50 minutes, we're only one turn in. Next minute, Tom's like, I can win right now.
Yeah, okay. So I'm not going
Is
to
that
craft.
really a bad thing, Chris?
I'm going to
But
take 3
to be
actions.
fair, I'm
have to-
really good at taking those cards away from me.
Good.
Good.
Do it.
Do it.
That's my job.
That's your job. That's my job, boys. This is upsetting. It sucks. All right, so I'm gonna build using a log, and I'm gonna put myself a sawmill. 'cause
Good call.
I need
Yeah, you
that.
need that.
You need to produce things.
I need more logs. I need more logs.
At least you've got your game going, Lockie. You got some stuff. It's not inevitable or sudden. It is deserved. they deserve to be stomped down.
Victory is inevitable.
No, it is sudden.
This sucks. It's like building is hard because you need to have so much control. Recruit,
Oh, you are in control of the fox.
battle.
Oh, it's happening. The juggernauts
No, I was kidding.
crashing in the forest.
Bring it. It's 4v4.
In before 1 and 0 again.
Ooh, 3 and 1. Thank you. So I lose 1.
Yikes.
Buy my 3 guys.
And so
You
I get
Gain
3 victory
And I
3
gain
victory
1.
points.
3, so
Tom
up to
gets
10.
1. Just bump him up to 11.
All right. Beautiful.
Oh,
Absolutely
good.
beautiful.
Holding the fort.
So proud of you, my dudes.
Enter my evening.
Chris, we gotta do something about these people.
Sure do.
Take them down.
Yeah, that was my 3 actions. So I built, I recruited, and I battled.
Yeah.
What is this? Turn.
Okay. Do I revolt?
Yes.
You need
Get
a
a
revolt,
base.
man. And there's only one good place for you to revolt.
If I revolt there, Lockie, you would lose 3 dudes, Tom would lose 1. That
Yeah.
would actually, like, I'm not trying to, like, whittle my way into your brain here, but it would actually set Tom back quite a bit. Because
This
he
guy.
would no longer be, like,
What he?
stretched out. Because he has to move 3 times every single,
Yeah.
like, his...
Yeah.
And it's going to be much harder for
And
him.
then you could also spread your sympathy into Tom's areas.
I could begin spreading sympathy at Tom in these heavily defended areas.
Build the base.
Do it, Chris.
Revolt
Proud of
against
you.
I might not even have enough cards to... Oh, no, I do.
Revolt. Revolt.
I need to get a... No, but then my base would be, like, basically unprotected.
No, it wouldn't it?
Base.
Because all of those convert
Is
into your
matching
people.
equal to the total... Matching the sympathetic clearings, so I would have 3 dudes in there.
Yeah, you place matching base and warriors equal, and then you
All right.
also place a
And then I
warrior
can go to war
in
with
that
Tom.
place again.
Alright, I'm going to spend 2 foxes
May I please have a drink?
What would you
Please.
like?
Anything.
to cause a revolt
Could I also acquire a
in
substance?
this
I'm
district.
guessing Mountain Dew.
Yes.
So
Do it.
I remove all enemy pieces here. So that
Yep.
I think it includes buildings, but I'm not
Yes,
sure.
it does. Because you, place matching base and warriors there equal to total number of matching sympathetic clearings.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna spend something real quick.
Yeah.
So, mouse.
Does anyone else want anything?
Yes, please. Good thing. Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna spend this.
cola.
I'm gonna spend this Foxy Boy,
Yeah.
which is my field hospitals. Whenever any marquee warriors are removed, you may spend a card matching their clearing to place those warriors in the clearing.
Don't you
with the
have to
key
have
for-
that built to use the ability?
How do I build the field hospitals?
You would
It
have
just
to.
So whenever a marquee are removed, you may spend a card
Oh,
matching
sorry, I
their
thought you
clearing.
were using the
It's a
ability.
As the
It's a
marquee.
special ability.
Sorry, I thought you were reading off of this
Oh
card.
no, sorry. So those 3
I
guys,
see.
Those
no,
3
good call.
those 3 guys get to go back to the keep, so
Oh,
I don't have to
nice.
recruit.
so
Okay.
that didn't actually like ruin you that
Yeah, because
badly.
you placed the card down. I
Alright.
thought you were reading off of it.
No, because I have to spend it. I had to spend
Gotcha.
a fox card that would match the clearing because they were getting kicked out of
yeah.
that clearing.
Does this building get destroyed because I revolted here? It says pieces.
Remove
Yeah,
all
don't-
enemy pieces. Yeah. You know what that means? You get 4 victory points.
Sure do. No, 5, isn't it? Because 3 of Locke's
Yep.
Warriors plus
You
Tom
get
plus
5.
building, so I get 5.
So who's?
I
Oh,
don't know.
Yeah, I'll take that one. Thank you.
all right.
Well done.
We're sorting this out eventually.
And you put a base token there?
I do. Place a matching base token on there, so that was a fox one.
Yeah.
This game is so hard.
So I get that there. And then I place a warrior in the officers box. So officers are good for me. Next, I can spread sympathy any number of times,
Chris wanted a drink as
bending
well.
my supporters.
I
I got
He's
one.
got a
Oh,
drink.
I got a drink. Don't worry.
It's not on the table. I was so confused.
Yeah. I'm going to spread sympathy using 2 bunnies, one of
Yep.
which is a
It's a
wild,
bird. Yeah.
Yeah.
and place my sympathy token over here.
You can see that the birds are the correct
They're not.
thing because
Because they're the most useful.
Yeah.
They're not.
correct
I get
rulers
it.
of the land.
Victory
No.
point for building sympathy.
So proud of you, Chris.
Next, we move to daylight, where I can craft. Not sure if I'm ever going to craft this game.
Don't say
I
that.
can add a card from my hand to the support deck, which I think I will. Let me go with that one. Although, I think I need that one. I'll put that there. Then I can spend a card from my hand, matching a built base. Yep. To place a warrior in the officers box. And officers give me extra
Yeah,
things.
they let you
So
do
I'm going to spend a fox with the base that I
Yep.
have in the fox thing to put an officer here. So I have 2 officers. Now in the evening phase, I can actually do 2 things.
Whee!
No, don't do that.
So I can move, battle, recruit, or organize. So I'm going to firstly recruit by placing a warrior in my base.
I thought you were meant to be pacifists. I thought that was the whole idea.
And then I'm going to move. I'm going to move. You can't. I could move somewhere because I control this area, right? I could move, for
Yeah.
instance, there or something.
Yep, that's
Yeah.
your ruling on
Right.
moving.
I just had a really funny idea.
What?
So if I had built like a recruiter at my like home base, I could have just like had everyone retreat and then just had all my guys and just been like, all right, it's time.
Move.
Attack!
Move a guy. Yeah. Just one guy. Then I'm going to
Well,
draw a card.
Question: Can
plus-
you move in there? Because I have majority.
I can because I own majority here, and it's
Yeah,
like
okay.
it's a to and from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I draw 1 card plus 1 card because my bases give me
Nice.
extra cards.
Yep.
And then that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Well, this is sad because I get to refresh 3 items, but
I turned your guys into.
I've got 4
items.
Now I have to actually make choices.
That is a shame, Billy. That's a
Not
damn
fan.
shame.
Not a fan of
Yeah,
choices.
For the ASMR component of our stream.
Yep. That's the best
I'm
part.
sure that sounded amazing.
Well, I need to be able to explore.
Yeah,
I don't really need a battle.
it's true.
I really don't.
You need to fight Tom. And
I'm gonna
become
get my-
enemies with Tom.
You do. You need to stand up against the Yuri.
Yeah, but if I want to fight anyone, I need more than 1 goddamn sword.
Hey, Billy. One extra sword, you say, huh?
Hello.
Build the damn thing. Oh, I wish I could, but someone kicked me out of my fox area, Chris.
Sure did.
What?
I sure did. You still have a fox area?
Yeah, you live in a fox.
Sorry, it needs 2 fox areas.
Ah.
I see.
That is a shame.
Ooh.
I've refreshed my 3 items. I'm gonna slip over to
Tom
here.
net lost 1 warrior. You didn't lose any.
I did not. No, I lost a card
Thankfully.
though. But
Yeah.
I was like, no.
I feel like the Woodland Alliance immediately straight off the bat should be friends with the Marquis de
Oh,
Cat
hey Woodland.
for
Hey
that very
Woodland.
reason.
How you doing, Woodland?
Hey man, how
Nice
you
to
going?
see you here. How you doing, buddy?
Oh yeah, I don't have any items for you. So
I also
sorry.
have decent
That's alright.
move.
I'm here to just get rid of the ruins so you can build more stuff.
Oh sweet.
You can have another base. You could have 2 bases.
So is the Eerie and the Market of Cat, are they the 2-player?
Yeah, they're the main force.
Because they make sense because they have the control and you
you
guys are
can
just like
actually-
working underneath.
You can actually play with like alternate combinations, but that's like the recommended one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. There's now more places to build over there, and I got another sword. Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. Sword's good.
That's what we want.
Like if that had been like another jug of wine or something, it wouldn't have been.
I should
that
have gone
great.
there first. All right. What do I
done.
want to do here? I've got boots. I can move around. I could go to Lucky. I could go to Lucky.
Dude, head boots, Yeah, oh no, you can't slip, can you? So you could move.
So
Into
I'm going to
Lockie's
use a
snap.
boot to move, and I'm going to move towards Lockie. Over here. But because I've moved into hostile territory, I actually have to exhaust.
Is it hostile though?
You are hostile.
Yeah, because you
Oh,
own
right,
3.
yeah. So you need another boot. Yep.
So I have to exhaust my second boot.
Yep.
Which is pretty
You
upsetting.
come crawling back to say sorry.
But then I'm gonna
He wants my tea.
I'm gonna give you some.
Yeah.
I'm gonna exhaust my sword. Hey man, want a card? Want a card?
pick a card.
Do I get to look or do I get to just choose?
No,
or
I get to give you one.
Oh.
You get to give him?
Sorry to interject, Billy. When you moved there, you had to give me a card to my supporters because it was a sympathetic clearing. Does that change it?
No, but it upsets me.
Dude, I feel when it's like
But-
getting cards is like
but-
hard.
You
Yeah.
know what? Have this.
Thank you.
And Lucky.
Hey, I don't think you get to look at it.
Yeah, because I need to know which factions they're for.
Have that.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, because
Oh,
I
okay.
can only do stuff in the factions
Have
that
that.
these
And you
cards.
can see how hostile we really are.
Okay, fair enough.
It's just Curtis's fuck you.
No, it's,
No, Billy got tea.
And I got tea out of it. Thank you.
dude, we're doomed. Look at this card. Just shake your head. So
Great
good.
game. Great game.
All right. So, thank you for the tea. That makes me very happy.
Thanks for
I'm
all the
glad
tea.
you can make it to the tea party.
Thank you. Thank you.
So sad it had to come
Now,
to this.
do I want to use that tea to
So
do
sad
anything
that
else?
we got demonetized. Anytime
Well,
anyone
anyone
sings anything.
Every time we sing it as well.
I draw a card, discard down to. I've only got 2. God damn it. That's my turn. We're done.
Yeah.
All right.
Our turns take like 1 second.
Third song. Hand's not empty, so I draw a card. No, my hand is empty, so I don't draw a card. Add 1 or 2 cards to the decree. Now, this is where it gets interesting. I think I have to do it like this. Put that one there.
Good luck with that decree, man.
Yeah.
That is getting hefty.
Now we go to daylight, and I'm crafting. So with my first little mouse roost that I own, I'm crafting code breakers. Once in daylight, you may look at another player's hand.
Gross.
Give me a hand.
No.
Give me.
You don't get any victory points for that, do you?
No, it's a constant effect, not a.
Oh my god.
That's a nice bird ambush you gave him. Haha! With my other 2, I can no longer be ambushed if I'm the attacker.
Have
Alright.
the appropriate number of mouse things for that.
And then-
Roosts. Ah, yeah, he does. 3. Well done.
If I have at least 10 points, which I do, I can play this during daylight, which it is, and I remove my score marker. This is a dominance card. I'm playing this just to see how this goes.
Yeah.
My score marker is gone.
Yep.
This is now my win condition.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I win the game if at the beginning of my next, or at the beginning of any bird song, I control 3 mouse clearings. Now at the moment, I control 3 mouse clearings. And I have to build in a mouse clearing this turn, if I don't want to go into lose a town.
Yeah. That's incredible.
So, now we move to the point where I start fighting things.
This is where the Soviet Union song is like, what's it called from like Red Alert? And it's like, I can't remember the song. It's so good, but get ready.
Alright, so I recruit twice.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
You know,
Yeah,
feel like my
fighting
hand has
area.
been forced.
Yeah.
And then
You're
I
the only
move
one with force that could stand up to Tom.
all of my dudes
Well, that's the idea.
from my rabbit into my mouse.
Yeah.
And then I move a bunch of dudes from
God.
the mouse
Yep.
into Chris's area. Now, I don't have any cards, so that doesn't stop me from doing this, does it?
No, so you do that, and then you would have to give me a card from your hand.
Don't
you
have any.
cannot, so you have to show me your hand, which you do, and then I take a card from here and put it
Yeah.
into my support.
And then I move from the fox to the rabbit.
Wait, all of them?
Yep. I don't give a shit about your clearing.
Wait, the rabbit or the mouse?
So do you,
The mouse,
hang on,
yeah.
stop, go back. So you control? Do you control this area? Because you got ties. So
Yeah.
you've
Yeah,
got.
I've got
I've
you
only
got
got
6,
4,
and you've got
alliance
but
doesn't count as a thing. I don't think
these don't count.
the
yours?
base.
the
doesn't.
base counts.
The base counts.
So I
Okay.
have 4, and
Okay.
then you have 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
I made
here
sure.
you move. Oh my goodness.
And then we're doing battle. And it's a 6v3 battle.
Okay.
And you can't ambush me.
I can't ambush you.
Wait.
Alright, I lose 1, but you lose 2.
Okay. So I lose that, and you get to choose a building.
Your wood, the sawmill.
You ruined me.
That was nasty. You're on a conquest.
No.
Lucky goes up a victory point.
Yep, and I go up. Don't, because it doesn't matter. I now have to build in a fox and a mouse clearing. I build in this fox. I build in that mouse.
Okay.
I control all 4 mouse clearings. If at my next turn I control 3 mouse clearings, I win the game.
Okay.
Time to take him down.
I would at this point gain 4 victory cards and draw 2 cards. I'm assuming I don't score the victory points, but I do still draw the cards.
What? Sorry?
I don't score the victory points
No,
because I
you
no
don't
longer
have
do
to
that.
draw a- yeah,
But
but
I
still-
do
Yeah, you
draw
I
the
imagine
cards.
you would get cards.
Yeah, so I
Alright.
get 3 cards, please.
Chris, I need you to attack that mouse.
I'm going for it, dude. Like,
It's not over. Tom has like stormed over to like control all the mice clearings.
So the bigger thing is I got the exact dominance card that like set me up perfectly.
I mean, it's pretty easy for us to take him out.
So-
yeah, it's like
you can recruit here.
Tom needs to
I'm not
maintain
doing that.
control of the
It's-
mouse
I need
clearings.
2 battles to be able to do some
Yeah.
things. So it's
And-
like I've got 3 out. It's my turn.
It is your turn.
Cool.
The bigger thing is from now on, this is my victory condition. You
Yeah.
guys know this is what I'm working towards.
Yeah,
All right, wood.
that's so interesting with dominance card.
Okay. So now we've done my wood. Now I get to craft. If I have the ability to craft, which I have 2 workshops.
Yep.
2 workshops in there in 2 different like zones, so that doesn't help me.
Dude, your sawmill.
My sawmill. It was the first turn I was going to get 2 logs, but then
I couldn't let you do that.
didn't happen. Okay. First action. We are moving. Can you please
Bring it,
move
Tim.
my 2 guys over
Oh,
to the
energy,
mouse
mate.
clearing over there with the 1?
Yep.
And then I'm going to move these guys down here.
Yep.
Second action. We're going to. Is it? Do you have to control?
I only need to control 3, and I currently control 4.
Okay. Because I now control that, right?
No,
No,
it's a
it's
tie
2 and 2.
because I've got a roost and a thing.
You got to
Yeah.
roost. Okay, and if I battle.
You are at an advantage for battling. Like, say
Yeah.
you rolled a 3 and a 1, you would decimate his troops, and he would only.
Well, he can
score
only
one
kill one of yours.
casualty of yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but it's basically like I have to move, right?
Yep.
So as a move action.
So that's your
to that.
second action.
That's my second action.
And when you battle, do you only get to battle in one place?
Yeah.
I believe you only get to battle in
So
one
how
place.
come you got
That's-
to move both?
Yeah, because
I can
it's a
move-
move
I can
2.
move 2.
That's the action. Is
Oh,
move
the action
twice.
is move 2.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So
that's
the,
cool.
the action
Yeah.
is move 2, so I can go and then move the entire
That's,
force.
that's real cool.
Yeah.
Because
I-
it's called March. Sorry.
Yeah. So you can only battle
Yeah,
at one of these
that's what I thought.
locations.
Sorry. I can only battle at one
Choose
location.
the most advantageous one for you, because I do
Well,
have
You have to take that.
troops. I have to take that
Yeah.
basically.
So I'm going to battle.
I mean,
Where are we battling?
to be fair, if Chris moves into here and just gets rid of one of his things, you would then be in control as well.
Yeah, but if he takes that, then we're gonna have more board state for Chris to do stuff as well.
I guess so.
We're going for a big march here.
Cause a
Yeah.
huge fight.
It's gonna be a ripple effect.
Yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Because
And
basically,
it's-
I could have not moved those guys, taken this, but then I would have to. So if
Yeah.
I had not moved and I just moved here, right? But I had to. Sorry, I had to use my other move to. So I would have used one move to move these guys to here and then move them to here, right?
Yep.
And those guys would have stayed, battled, and then I can do one extra like ability, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So do you want to move them back? Sorry.
Sure.
So let's do that instead. So one move to go from here to here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
That's fine.
Now we're going to battle.
Yep. So it's a,
Yeah, I
it's
see
a
what you're saying.
5v6 battle.
5v6. Yep.
Yep. I don't have an ambush card, I'm afraid. At least not for that.
Oh, that's good.
nice one, nice one.
That's good.
Oh my god.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
Oh,
Damn.
Billy, are you seeing what I'm seeing? These 2 juggernauts are just battling it out. That's
Okay.
3 victory points
And
for
then
you
we're
as well.
going to run
don't
in
forget.
and be like,
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
it.
So three
Question? Query?
Did you get rid of 3 of his things? Because I saw there were 4, and then I only saw
Get
you
her.
guys get rid of 2.
no, I definitely. He had
I had
5
5.
troops and the roost.
yeah.
So you get 3 victory points.
So 3 victory points up to 14.
And then your last action, you could battle again, right?
I could battle again, or I was actually considering moving.
Because he currently he doesn't
No.
control it, right?
But if you move too many things out,
yeah.
you would have to leave 4 dudes there to keep control of that. Oh no, you would have to leave 3 dudes there because you've still got the workshop there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, if you scored another 3-0, you could get rid of the roost and he couldn't recruit in there because I'm guessing on his turn, even though you would have to win in Birdsong, you could then use the rest of your turn to recruit here and basically stabilize it for one more turn around the table.
Exactly. But you've also got to remember that.
But you're moving, right, Chris?
Like I'm putting this out to you guys to help you. Next turn, I still have to build in a mouse and fox thing.
Yeah. Which
Otherwise
you
I
won't
go
be
into-
able to do.
Yeah.
So your leader will actually.
Why can't you
fall
build in
off.
a fox and a...
Well, I can't build in a mouse
you've only got
because I
too many-
control all
you've
the
only-
mouses.
Okay. And you've got too many roots on the actual board. So...
I mean, you can build
Suspend
that,
this
though, right?
doing something.
No,
you
so
already control this. You're
that
cutting
clearing
him off
already
from
has a
victory
roost.
there. I can take probably that one if I play my cards right. That'll put him down to 2, so he won't win. That way, his roost remains on the board, and he won't be able to fulfill his build action, which will cause his leader to fall into turmoil.
So basically,
Yep.
Tom reached his apex,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
now he has to fall.
And now you're attacking Russia in the winter.
He kind of did, because he could have just stayed on that side of the map and held his forces in those, like, mice.
No, but I had to build a
But you
mouse
have to
thing
do-
last turn.
He had
Okay.
to. He had to.
So my thinking was, if I moved my forces, right, into the middle mouse, over there, like all 6 of them.
You could.
You could, but then I
he
would control that
this
one.
area, so he would still be.
He
3,
wouldn't control that, but then you would take that.
hopefully.
Yeah, that's
I
relying
only
on
know.
dice rolls.
I don't have that many troops.
True. So should I battle him again
So-
and just clear him out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
See
more
if you can
beneficial,
destroy
right?
his roosters.
Battling me is the right choice. You just have to hope you don't roll a 3 versus a 0 and destroy my roost.
Like roll a 2 as the attacker. Like if it's 2-2, it's bad for you because you lose 2 dudes, but then you won't kill the roost.
Okay.
We want him to struggle building his roosts.
Okay. So leaving him there is actually good. Just not battling him at all at the moment is good.
At the moment, you're fine because he
yeah,
doesn't
you can build a
control-
sawmill there as your action.
Yeah, dude, that's probably a better idea. Just build.
I can't build a sawmill there because I don't have...
What about over here in the rabbit
I
district?
could, yeah. Alright, I'm going to build my sawmill. Because building sawmills
Does
is...
that get you a victory point?
It does give me a victory point.
Nice.
Okay.
So does that,
15?
does that cost you
15's
wood,
halfway.
or do you just be like...
It costs this wood. Because on this board it's got buildings, so I've got 1
Yeah,
to 4.
that's the cost.
So to actually be able to build them,
Yeah.
the more I have on the field, the more victory points there are when I build them, because they're harder to
wood they
build.
cost as well, yeah.
But it's like I would have to have sawmills on like everything on this side of the board.
Yeah.
So that's my turn, because I did my move, I did a battle, and I did build.
Yep.
Nailed it.
Cool.
Okay.
That was one heck of a turn. Like, I honestly was getting ready to just start running in your direction, because I had the potential to just be like, I can move 2, and I can move as many of my people as much, and just like march on over there and kick your butt. But in saying that, I guess it is all dice rolls, and it could go very poorly.
Okay, I'm going to spend 2 rabbits.
Yep.
To cause a revolt
Yep.
in this district here, right? So it's actually better that I keep Lockie's troops alive because I feel like
Yeah.
You need them?
they need to attack your victory condition
Yeah.
quite soon. So start a revolt here. So
His sawmill will go though, which
Oh,
I'm
hang
happy
on.
with.
yeah,
So, Billy, can you help at all in
Bad
this
luck.
situation?
Of course I could.
Okay,
He
so...
just chooses not to.
yeah, okay, because I'm like, you don't have forces
There is
to
nothing
just, like...
stopping me from running right over here
Matching
and just
fighting.
cutting every bird throat I see.
place the rabbit
Alright,
base.
fair enough.
Rabbit base there.
birds.
So you can only have 3 bases at a time.
Yeah, so there are only 3 bases.
Yeah.
You've killed Beck. You've killed her. She's dead.
Oh no, it's more that we found a dead bird on that driveway this morning.
Oh, no.
That was Tom.
Some tiny little dead bird, and I'm just like backing her.
Oh, no.
Matching sympathetic clearings. Oh,
If that's not deja vu.
What's wrong?
I actually cheated way earlier in the game.
What did you do?
Did you put a
Um,
sympathetic token down anywhere?
I'm only supposed to place warriors onto the map equal to the number of matching areas, right? So that would only have been 1. So
No,
that-
but when
No.
you take a thing, you take over their dudes, don't you?
Yeah, place
Yeah,
matching
if
base and warriors there equal to total number of matching sympathetic clearing.
Equal to the matching sympathetic clearings.
So basically, he has. But you've got
It would
like,
only
this
have
one
been-
and this one, right?
No, because
So-
before it was there, right, I caused a revolt here.
Yeah.
It would only have been one fox, right?
Yeah.
So it was one.
Yeah, but then you place another dude
Then
there.
I placed a dude and then moved him.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's how it should be. The
Yeah,
board's
that's
set.
cool.
Okay.
You caught that?
No.
That doesn't make a difference to anything I would have done.
That actually ruins.
Ruins things a bit.
Well, you can
damn.
recruit though, right?
Yeah, I can. If I get another officer, I'll have 3 like recruits, so I can recruit and then move and then battle, right?
Yeah.
So I could potentially still help.
Yeah. So you did get this clearing. Does that not give you an officer?
So now what happens is I get 1, 2, 3 dudes in there because that's
Nice.
how many
Yep.
matching
Ah,
things.
well-
I get an officer.
Now we're in the same position, but over here.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see.
And
I could
it's
do
easier.
that. I could do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I spread sympathy as many times as I wish.
Yep. So
I'm gonna spread.
can you spread it to that one there?
Is that?
Can you?
It's kind of no point because they're all mouse ones, right? And it can only be adjacent. And I only have. I could spread sympathy to a fox district. Oh, I'd have to spend 2. So I'll do
Why'd you have to spend
that. That's a wild because that's how much it costs. It gets worse and worse.
You get
kind of like
cost
your
more.
Yeah, but where are you
That's all.
spending the fox for?
to move to a fox district. I couldn't go there.
Oh, okay. So I
'cause
didn't,
would
I didn't
need-
realize there was a fox one down
Yeah,
there.
I only had
I was like, where is this fox district you're speaking of? It's
I
there,
get
right in the
2
glare.
victory points.
Yep.
What is your martial law rule?
When
What?
he's doing sympathy in a place with 3 things, it costs
Yeah,
more.
see.
it costs way
Yeah.
more. Alright,
Damn.
move to daylight. So I can craft, not gonna bother.
Honestly, this isn't as complicated as I thought it was.
Not once you,
You
get
have
it
guerrilla
going.
war
It's just
in
like
battle?
all 4
That's-
people have to
that's
learn their own
beautiful.
game.
That's beautiful.
That is
Trying to keep
beautiful.
that quiet.
But then you gotta try
Mobilize.
it.
And
Know
craft
everyone
from the
else's
hand
game.
supporters deck, which I will.
Yep.
I'll put that there because that's good. I'm gonna train, spend a card from my hand to place an officer in the officer's box in a matching base. Actually, rather than put that there, I'm gonna spend it to put an officer
Yep.
in there.
You got so many Here's the thing, you got so many actions now, but you don't
Yeah.
have that many dudes on the board.
Yeah,
Mm.
exactly.
But you could move all your dudes together as one big strike force.
You're out there, mate.
But his dudes are like,
Blimmin'
aren't your dudes like way better at fighting than everyone else?
Blimmin'
Sort of on the defensive. So now, evening phase, military operations up to the number of officers, so 4 now instead
Yeah.
of 2.
Nice.
So I'm gonna move. No, I'm gonna recruit at a base
Yep.
there.
Smart.
Then second action, I'm gonna move
Yep.
there.
Smart.
Third action, I'm gonna battle you in
Yep.
Fort Rannick over there. No, just kidding. You want to play an ambush card?
No, he said I don't have an ambush card for my C's. Oh,
0 and 0.
That is a damn shame.
But he still does control the area.
He does.
Yeah.
I have a
regardless.
fourth.
But yeah.
But you can fight again.
So what does organize out of interest? Oh, you could just like remove a warrior.
I
and
can
place sympathy there.
remove warriors to just put sympathy there.
Yeah.
That could be a good idea for like literally every turn. You could just take that from him by revolting and just being like,
I could revolt next time.
No, I can clear sympathy out by fighting, right?
yeah,
Currently, you're not going to win the game on your upkeep.
No.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But yeah, because if you go into an area, right, and you want to fight, and say there's no warriors there, you get a free
Yeah.
hit.
But you would have to fight his warriors
Okay,
first before
before
Can we just take
sympathy.
a moment to appreciate the fact that Lucky's actually halfway to victory?
Yeah. But
Yeah,
Chris,
he is.
Chris is doing really well as well.
It's kind of like everyone is now starting to
Yeah,
snowball.
we're like,
Yeah.
let's.
Except for Billy.
No,
No, Billy's doing
That's
fine.
what. Yeah, my dude's just like randomly.
Gonna-
I'm in alliance with someone
Did
now.
you get your
I
victory
win with
points
them.
from that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Maybe I
battle
did.
again.
Yeah, like I think you should be on 5. Because you got victory points for your quest.
Yes, I
That
should.
is
No, I didn't get
not
victory points for my
sympathy.
quest. But I've removed 1 people, and then I
Yeah.
should have 4 more. So yeah, I should be on
Okay.
5.
I'm gonna battle again.
How do allies work? How do allies work?
So if I fully
Alright, that's
get an
okay.
alliance with
That's
someone, every time I would give
So
them
who are
a
you
card, I
battling
just
with?
get 2
Yeah.
victory points.
So
Victory
Tom,
point, victory point,
I
victory
did manage
point,
to roll a 2 to battle you, so I get 2 victory points.
Yeah.
You killed one of my
Yep.
dudes,
Sweet.
so I got up to 12. Those are gone.
Yep.
So
Cool.
I have eliminated one of your roosts, so you are able to fulfill your.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
And then I will draw 3 cards and end my turn.
Damn, 3 cards. I'm jealous. All right. Start of my turn. I can refresh 3 items plus 2 per tea. I get to refresh everything. Thanks for the tea, Luke. I really needed that.
I love that
So
it's
badly.
tea. Like really, he's just the drunk guy
You're
walking
welcome,
around, but
really.
he's drinking tea.
Yeah, sure it's tea.
Now I get to slip
family
out of
friendly
here
game.
because boy oh boy do I not want to be in this area anymore.
Hey, Billy.
Oh crap!
Hey, Billy.
Man, I should just get rid of your keep.
You can't get rid of my keep.
Yes, I can.
Can I get rid of your cape?
What? How do I place my keep then?
You can't.
What? You can get rid of it?
Yeah.
Once it's destroyed,
Oh.
that's it.
Oh, wow, okay.
I could slip into your keep and just be like,
I will then proceed to hunt you down wherever you are. I don't care if Tom's there, I don't care
So
if Chris is there.
but I could move in the street. It's just a building, right?
Yeah. So
Let's check those rules.
currently, it's undefended. So whenever you would attack an undefended territory, you automatically score +1 hit. So
Well,
even if
that
you rolled a
is so
0, it would be
I'm not going to do that this turn because that's pretty brutal to
Also,
do.
Tom's going to do it. I did not realize that it could be destroyed.
No, Tom.
I didn't think
Tom,
it could be.
Tom couldn't because you control both of these and you can't
okay.
move between
Cool.
the sections.
I'm not going to do
Yeah.
it just because that's an awful rule that would just screw you over. Really
So
bad.
you need these guys both in play to take their items, right? If you basically
yeah.
put Lockie out of the running,
Can you just start crafting items?
I'll try to, but it seems like I'm too busy fucking ramshackling Tom.
All right, and then, man,
Yeah, if the keep token is removed, you return it to the box.
That's upsetting.
wow.
Did not know that was a rule. Would not have moved my entire.
Yeah, but you had to stop me from winning.
I kind of had
Basically.
to.
now I'm going to move.
How are we doing, chat?
I was forced. Well, now I know how I'm ever going to approach the fucking.
This sympathy thing's annoying. Do I
the
really
cat
have
is just
to
go
do
straight for
Give
their
me a
keep.
card. Yeah.
Just.
So does that sympathy stay there even after you?
Yep. It stays there, dude, until it's destroyed, right? It's kind of like that. So you have to give me a rabbit card.
What if I don't have one?
You give me a bird card.
No. At least make this for me.
Alright. I will never be able to make that. It's now a supporter. It doesn't count as a card.
Why?
I thought you played this game before, man.
No. I looked at it.
Oh,
I looked at how to play it.
fair enough.
Remember he walked in and we were like, have you played it? And he's like, oddly enough, suburbia just doesn't
Yeah, it's like funny.
Alright,
we
well,
learned
for
in
now,
Suburbia
I'm
IQ.
going to spend my torch to explore this area. The ruin is gone. You can build more stuff there.
Hey,
I got a
Good job,
hammer.
everyone.
Thank
Ooh.
you.
hammer.
I can craft my own things, but too late because I gave the goddamn card away.
Oh, because you gave away
No,
one.
soup is a food, not a drink.
Oh no.
cooking all that stuff.
Is soup a drink or a food?
It's food.
It's food. I mean, unless you're
Just like alcohol's food.
God damn.
'Cause it's
Coffee's
made
food. Coffee's food. Breakfast of champs. Coffee is breakfast of champs.
What about ice cream? Is that a food?
That's food.
Like when it melts?
It's a
though?
solid though. No, because it's a solid. You don't. If you had ice cream in a cup and it was melted, then it's not really ice cream at that point. So you just.
But how would you
like
eat it? With a spoon or would you drink it?
Yeah, you drink it.
So if you
you
drink it,
can
it's a
drink it,
drink.
then you're drinking it, right?
Yeah.
But if you can,
soup is never solid.
Like
so-
miso soup, you have to drink. Like
mean-
you don't just
Yeah.
use a spoon and eat your miso soup.
well, yeah, I'd say
I mean, you could.
I'd say
You
miso
could.
soup is I guess
That's a drink, right?
right?
So what's a drink? Something you have to like. Okay, so there's no
I think a drink would be like it has to be in a cup, and
there's no tool. How about you don't use a utensil on it, then it's a drink.
It's like if it's a one
But
die,
no, cup
'cause
a
it's
utensil.
die.
Yeah.
Is a cup a utensil?
no.
No, a cup's not a utensil. If it's a knife or a fork or a chopsticks or whatever, if there's a middleman, then it's a food. Otherwise, if it's straight from whatever is holding the food.
Okay, so you're saying a
then it's
burrito
Yeah.
is a drink.
No, because your hand is the utensil as well. If you picked up the plate
Hand is
and
the
had your
utensil?
burrito like that, then it is a drink. You're drinking your burrito.
What?
Hey, Billy.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
I can't argue with that.
That's a solid because it then just becomes not about what you are, what it is. It becomes about how you consume it, and literally just
If I had a burrito on a plate and I picked it up and I did this, how would you describe that? Am I eating it or am
Well,
I
if you have to
drinking
chew
it?
it, you have to eat
Inhaling
it
it.
because you have to be like.
Chris,
Right, so you have to
Chris,
chew it as well.
here's the thing: is a straw a utensil? Especially those fancy metal straws that people have
tell you
nowadays.
A straw is an extension of your lips, so therefore it's not a utensil.
Yeah, just like a fork is an extension of your hand.
Yeah, and your hand is a utensil.
So what we're trying to say is it's Billy's turn.
Yes. I'm gonna complete another quest.
Deeply philosophical.
Yay!
Oh my god.
So proud of you all.
Sword with gun.
More quests.
always.
Sword with gun? Nah, gun with sword.
I need to exhaust a boot and a tea. Oh no.
Booty.
My tea.
Ah, no.
My tea. No.
People demand answers. Tim, what have you done?
So I get 2 victory points for that.
Oh, yes.
Here I come, scoring my points. I get a new quest. Please be yellow. That's
Tim,
not
have you
yellow.
played Root? Please, are we doing it wrong? Are we doing everything wrong?
We're doing it wrong because we're playing Root.
It's true.
Whoa. I'm actually really enjoying this game.
It's a great game.
I'm enjoying the fact that you can just mobilize your entire army and just start
it
making
is
your way
very
downtown.
interesting. It's like takes the whole territory war thing,
Yeah.
and actually, like 2 of the factions don't really care about controlling areas that much.
Yeah, which makes it really interesting.
Yeah.
No and yes.
Well,
Okay,
you see,
gotcha. We are doing it wrong.
I'm going to aid Chris.
Come on.
That's a good point.
Here you go, man.
Oh, thanks. What is this? A card in my hand?
Oh, you know,
Yeah,
I'm glad
that's
we're not
kind of
playing
jail.
this with like Sean,
man.
because this would just take way
And
longer.
you will now move up my ally track. And I'll
Anything
get a victory
with Sean
point.
takes longer.
Well done.
Dude, playing Snap.
I'm only assuming you're doing it wrong because that's who you are as people. I mean,
Draw one card.
yes. If
Yeah.
by that you mean we play a lot of board games and they take a while to learn.
Sure do.
They do.
I'm doing great at this game. I've got moves.
That's my turn.
I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
We're gonna play this game again.
Oh, 100%. I want to play as other factions already. I want the expansion. I want lizard folk. Anyway,
Let me know.
bird song. Do I control 3 mouse clearings?
No.
No, I do not. I control
Yeah,
2.
we jumped on that pretty
My
hard.
hand is not empty, so I don't draw a card. Now I must add a decree card, so this is how it keeps snowballing. I'm adding another movement for mousy mouses.
Ooh, man.
I do control it, so now we move to the daylight time.
We still get a filter.
Yeah,
We still got.
I'm not going to bother crafting anything, but I'm going to recruit, and I'm going to recruit twice in here, because I can recruit anywhere, and twice in here. Then I have to move. So I am moving 1 mousy dude, leaving 3 dudes there. Then I'm moving all 4 of these dudes from my fox movement into this mousy place.
Yup.
Then I'm moving from my rabbit movement, 2 dudes there.
And then another mouse.
And then I am moving 2 mousy dudes over to there.
Tom, you have to give me a card to my support.
Okay. You can have...
It has to be a fox.
Yeah, that's cool. Cool. Now we battle. 4v3 over here. Can I have the
Okay.
dice, please? You cannot ambush me.
That's sad. That is.
Dude, once I had that, I was like, let's go. Like, let's go.
All right, Tom. What you failed to take into account is my guerrilla warfare.
What does that do?
In battle as the defender, I use the higher roll and you use the lower roll. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming, Billy. You're welcome. You're welcome, Billy.
That's so sharp.
Thanks for coming back. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Dude, at one point, Tom,
You
I
played
looked.
yourself.
Tom, I looked over to Chris's board and was like, "That's dumb," and he's like, "Shh, I'm keeping it under wraps." I'm like, "Okay."
Dude, literally, if I hadn't rolled a 3, I would have been fine right now.
I got him. I got him.
You got him.
That was
You got him.
good.
We need a clip on
Equal
that.
highest victory
Oh my
points.
So
god.
good. So good.
Wow.
Beck on the Twitch page.
Now I can never do
See,
that
if
again.
I'd known that, you can never do that again.
Stream.
No, as in,
Or whatever. it's
whenever we play this game again, everyone's gonna know that's there and be like,
If I'd known that, I would have just fought there. I would have
Word.
just cleared your shit out and it would have been fine.
So basically, you want to go into areas with one guy. So you want to go in with one, right? So then it's like 1v1, as opposed to like going in. So if you had like 3 guys and you have one guy, you'd want to go in with 1 against 3 against Chris, because he has to use, as defender, he has to use the higher. So if you go with one guy and you get the lower, then you can just try and like cut them at their knees.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man, that ruins everything.
Sorry, Tom.
Because while I haven't been paying attention to this, I haven't been paying attention to the rules. Was Chris's guerrilla warfare in the game from the beginning?
Yeah, I just didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
I just
Yeah.
didn't know
It's
it was
one
an
of- it's one of
ability
his
he had.
special
So
abilities.
it was never hidden. It was never.
No, I just didn't know.
No, it's probably written on his card over here.
No, I didn't see it on there.
Yeah, right here.
No, fuck it, totally.
It's one of those, like, it probably should have been public information, but, like, all of us are kind of playing a blind game the first time. So I'm sorry, man.
No, that's 100%. Because then I would have had 4 dudes there. I would have been able to build
The
my
execution
roost there.
Perfect.
Well done.
Oh, it was.
It's like it was rolled. Tom, you failed to realize.
Aha!
Dude, Chris and I, just before it happened, we're just like, it's happening.
I was like, here it is. There it is.
So
You
rough.
had your
good.
trap card ready.
I did.
Oh,
I Yu-Gi-Boy'd the heck out of
3
you.
trap cards.
I still get to build a roost in another area I control with the fox one, which is over there.
Oh, yeah, if that was a 2 instead of a 3. it
Oh,
would've
dude,
been
yeah,
alright.
if we built a 2 instead of 3, then I would have been fine. But now I cannot take the build a mouse roost action, which means I go into turmoil.
Oh boy. It's happening.
no!
It's happening!
So I lose 1 victory point. It doesn't mean shit. I don't have victory points anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
I discard my decree. I discard the entire decree thing,
Except
and
for birds,
I
right? You keep your birds.
yeah. So the viziers stay because they will move
Oh, the
to
viziers.
Yeah,
they
the
will move
viziers.
to somewhere else.
Okay.
He gets to move the
I
viziers to
depose my
anywhere.
leader, and I have to choose a new leader.
Wait, were they bird cards though? Like they were specifically bird backed?
What? No.
No.
Oh,
They're
were-
all the same.
No, so I lose victory points for every bird card, but I don't lose victory points because I no longer have victory
Yeah, no,
points.
that's cool. I just because you have bird cards,
Yeah,
but they're
he's
your
got
actual
these
things.
They're the
Okay, gotcha.
viziers, so you
Gotcha.
keep them.
Don't worry, it's all good.
I'm going to the owl. He has move and battle
Yeah, Tim, you're right. It is always crazy.
viziers. So I'm still moving, still battling. That's all still happening, but I'm going to be recruiting slower now. But as the attacker in battle, I deal an extra hit.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
That is, I move to evening, and I will need to draw 3 cards, please.
This game.
That is a lot of cards.
Yeah.
That's an ancestral recall.
So I still control 2 mousy boys.
Yep.
So you guys will have to deal with that. Maybe slowly
Alright.
eventually, but for now,
My turn.
I'm done.
Are we done?
Oh my god.
All right.
So good, dude.
It's
so
a log.
close.
It's a log.
I literally
Alright.
have like 3 dudes on the map
Let's
now. So
do a thing.
4.
So I get to craft using workshops. I don't think I want to and or can, so I'm not going to. Then I get to take my 3 actions. Tom,
What's up, dude?
I'm gonna fight you.
Fight me in there.
Yeah.
So it's 2v.
2v6.
1, 2, 3,
And I have a workshop in there as well,
Is it
so
not
7.
three because of Tom's root?
No, so that
7v3?
No, the
no,
Roost doesn't
it's
fight.
the roost doesn't fight. It's just for when it's choice. I'm going to ambush.
Okay, give me a die.
Yep. So you lose 2 guys.
Dang, that's upsetting.
Yep.
What if I do a mouse play?
If you have a mouse ambush, you can ambush.
No, I'm gonna no, because if they're gonna get removed, they're gonna go back here.
Oh, smart.
Cool.
Sorry, man, that was the weapon I was gonna craft for you.
Why didn't you build that?
It was hard.
You're just like, oh, I would have really enjoyed that weapon. 3-1. Okay, so
So you clear everything out.
you clear everything of Tom's.
Like you
Tom
lose a
strikes you for 1.
So you get
That's like
3 victory
crushing.
points.
You just lost like 3
Can
dudes
you?
there.
Can someone? Yeah, sorry, my arms are too small now. That's too far on that side of the board. Okay, so then for my
Back
next,
in it, boys.
back in it again.
Up there, me.
All right, I'm going to build. Spend my wood.
Smart.
Yeah, it's a good time. And now I have guys back in my castle, which is good. Feels good. Panic stations.
Yeah.
Crisis averted. And then I'm going to. So I battled, I built, and then I'm going to use my overwork, spend a card to place 1 wood in a sawmill in a matching clearing. So we're going to place a wood in a rabbit clearing. And then I'm going to end my turn and I get to draw 1 card. I also get a extra victory point for building my sawmill
Damn.
at the start of the turn.
19. Oh, we gotta stop blocking.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know. I feel like we still need to stop you.
Yeah, yeah.
And I feel
Shush you.
we've crushed Tom enough.
Always.
We need to stop someone else now. Okay, is that your turn? Alright. I am going to forego revolting because I simply cannot revolt anyway.
You are revolting.
I am quite.
Have not played Kingdom Builder yet.
Spread
Apparently it is very good. It
sympathy.
won the Spiel des Jahres of 2014.
One of them years.
One of these
20-something.
years.
20 something. Apparently it is very good.
Yeah. Games really need to like
Okay, daylight.
rule what adjacency is, because what were we playing that diagonal was adjacent?
I can't remember, but like some games have them. 2012. That's it.
Damn.
That's some games are like diagonal. Adjacent is like just up down.
Yeah.
Left right, and then some are obviously actually diagonal as well.
Tiny towns.
No, because Tiny Town's adjacent
You're
is
gonna
left
craft.
right.
Yeah,
Left,
yeah,
right,
that's what I'm thinking.
yeah.
Is diagonal isn't.
Alright,
Good game, good game.
I'm crafting this boy.
Oh yeah. What does that do?
So I get a sword, 2 victory
What?
points,
How
and
do
then
you
I
craft,
discard it.
bro?
Billy's gonna start stabbing people soon.
Chris,
Sure is.
How do you craft?
to have a gun.
Yeah.
Chris can
It's
just
a
craft.
sword
It's
holding
just one
a
of the
gun.
things he can do.
Wait, I don't get a sword, do I? Oh, sorry.
So,
Looking at the wrong
Chris, do you craft if you have things in
Yeah,
sympathetic
so I
areas?
have that fox and that fox.
Oh, okay.
So sympathy in those areas.
Okay,
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, sword with gun all the way.
Sword with
Gonna
gun.
mobilize, adding cards from my hand to the support deck. That and that. Then I'm going to train to place a warrior in the office. No, I'm not going to train. I think I need my dudes on the board instead of in the officers box. So then move to officers. I have 4 actions. I can recruit, move, battle, or organize. So I'm going to organize first to remove any one warrior and place a sympathy token there.
Okay.
Nice.
Chris has got so much board control now,
Yeah,
but
he
he's
does.
just kind of like small little tokens.
Then
Yeah.
I'm gonna second recruit to put the guy
That's a
back
jet
there.
move.
Third is to recruit again, but I'm gonna recruit here. And fourth, I am going to battle Tom over here.
Mate.
Ooh, got him! The perfect number. So I
Wow.
get a victory point for killing Tom's dude. No casualties against me.
That's rough.
Tom's in a hard position because he's played his like dominance early, and he's just like, oh no, now I'm on the back foot because
Then I'm gonna
everyone
draw 3 cards.
everyone was just like joint forces.
Yeah, it has to.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. It's
and
true.
end turn.
But like by you guys joining forces, you also get victory points.
Card size,
Yeah.
So we're gonna
Do they,
refresh
card size?
items.
hand size.
It-
Oh, yeah.
yeah, sweet.
Yeah,
And-
it's like you're sort of working for yourself, Tom, whereas the rest of us are like going from with off each other.
We're gonna slip into a forest.
Yep.
And we're gonna
Hide.
spend the entire daylight there
Honestly, it sounds amazing right now.
hiding.
Exclamation forest in chat.
And I am repairing everything I
Everything.
got, and we're getting my stuff to where it
Billy's
needs
just like
to be.
recuperating.
Recuperate.
Yeah,
Relax.
Some R&R in the forest.
yeah.
All right.
Is that
my
it?
turn. That's
oh
my turn.
wow!
Yeah.
Bravo! Quickest turn.
I did a lot.
Oh
I did
my
a lot of
God.
things. Oh, I do get to draw a card. That's important for me.
That is
Real
probably important. Yeah. All right, Tom. Now that your sizable army has diminished
Yeah.
substantially, I think it's time that we took on old mate Lockie over here.
What
See-
the heck, man?
Seize his means of production.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
is that
right ahead
me?
and do that.
Chris is the most control on the board possible here, and he's the one that's about to
Actually,
storm over
most
the
of
line.
my things are undefended. That's
Yeah.
like, as this Woodland Alliance, you actually can't defend your sympathy
Yeah.
very bad.
Okay, all right. If you say so, Chris. If you want
So
to
if
wage
you-
war, then I go before you.
Yeah. So you can't even do any damage if you don't have a dude there.
No, yeah, exactly.
So I'm fairly sure this place over here is safe. None of you are getting any closer to there
That's what you
anytime
think,
soon.
Oh, mate, I can move so many times in a turn.
So I'm putting double recruit there.
Whoa, let's kill him.
Oh no.
So that's all that I can do for that turn. I could craft theoretically, but victory points mean nothing for me, so I recruit twice.
Is there no way of removing your own buildings and changing them for other things?
Not for me.
Well, can I? Because I made some bad moves.
Get
bad
some more sawmills out there, man.
I know.
No, you
You
need,
should have a
to,
sawmill here.
you need to expand.
Then I'm going to... I have to move.
Yep.
So I'm going to move these two guys that I just built because I can move anything to there.
Yep.
And then I'm going to battle, and I can battle anywhere. So I'm battling over here.
Or,
Yep. Free hit.
Free hit, destroy Chris's thing.
you've got to now give me a card from your hand, and if it is a fox,
Yeah.
is it a fox?
Wait, why do I have to give you a card from my hand?
Because every time you move into one of my sympathy clearings or destroy the clearing, you must add a matching card from your hand to my supporters.
Cool. I don't have... It's a...
Alright, so I'll take
It's
one
a
from the
mouse.
top of the deck and put it in there instead.
Cool.
That's me.
I don't have to build any clearings, so I just draw 2 cards.
Okay, the deck's getting pretty low. Do we shuffle back in? Or?
Yeah,
imagine
you,
so.
you shuffle the discard into the thing, but once it's empty. Because the discard is common knowledge. Anyone can look through it.
Okay.
You can look through the deck, which is nice because they actually state that in the rules. Considering that that's some of the rules that we actually read.
Yeah.
But you're actually allowed to look through them. Where some games don't give you the option to look through them.
Yeah.
They're just
Yeah.
like, that's it, there it is. But they're just like, well, you're going to look anyway.
Yeah.
I see.
Okay, what else, Tom?
That's my turn.
Cool. So,
Damn.
log boys.
Log boys.
Finally, I
Finally.
have 3 logs. This is amazing.
This is actually incredible.
This is just revolutionary.
Get it?
Okay, so I'm going to move. I'm going to move for one of my actions over to here.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Thanks for giving me a card from your hand into my supporters. It has to be a rabbit. A yellow one.
a yellow. I don't have a yellow one.
You have to give me the bird.
I have to give you the bit. Oh, sorry, I do
Sure
too.
do.
That's fine. I can move 2, so I'm going to move someone else as well, and we're going to move here.
Thanks for giving me a yellow rabbit.
I don't have a yellow
sweet,
rabbit.
Cool. God, that's so good.
Can I build in there because he doesn't
Yeah.
Does he own control? Or
He does. He's got 2 pieces, and you've got 1.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
can't actually build in there. Is
No.
what you're saying? But if I moved like both of them,
If you move both of them,
Yeah, then it's,
But it's tied?
uncontested. Yes,
yeah,
It's
it's
tied.
tied, and you can't because you don't rule it.
Oh, right.
okay, 'cause
yeah.
you have to rule it.
Yeah,
I believe so. It's your rules. It's your play. I imagine it's the same as me, where you have to rule it to build. But
build. Yeah, I think you do.
So then I have to have a second guy over there to build.
yeah,
So I would have
So
had
you
to
could have moved him there,
2 to there,
then
so I can build.
there.
yeah.
Okay.
So with
game's
that
hectic,
outrage,
but
I don't
so
think
good.
we have to give you the birds.
No, because in the ruling of the game, it says that any time that you have to use a card and you don't have the symbol, you use the bird. That counts as the symbol of anything that requires that. So if it says
Yeah.
discard all mouse cards, you have to discard all your mouse cards and the bird card.
That's gross.
Yeah, that's nasty.
You've activated and deactivated. Camera's definitely on. Unplug it.
Technical difficulties.
Honestly, we should probably take a break anyway. But we'll let Lockie finish his turn.
Yeah, well, most of mine's happening in the top down anyway. So
Plug that bad boy in back.
okay, so I moved, and I moved 2 of my guys. I do have a second move because
Because that was only one move, right?
that's only
Yeah.
one move. Because March, you can you get 2 moves.
That
So
was so good.
For me.
that's
Oh, you never
one.
showed me how
I
to
could move. It's so annoying because it's like I'd have to spend more moves to actually be able to do things. So anyway, let's build, and we're going to build a recruit station
Okay.
down here, and
Wow.
it's going to cost me 1 log.
Can I get you a victory point?
That's going
Now,
to
Billy,
get
you
me a
were
victory point.
struggling
Tom, can you just
behind.
move me a victory
Oh,
point?
20.
Then
close.
on
Mine, like,
for my 3rd action, I'm going to recruit.
Because once
And
I
get to
attack
place
someone, that's it. I
both my
cannot.
recruiters.
Nice. Yeah, good call.
So I was trying to build
Yeah.
it as well, so I could
Them.
recruit
Like,
3.
yeah.
The only
That would've
way
been cool.
is if I make a coalition with the people.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is my turn. Draw for my end of my turn. Okay, turn.
Did we want to take a break? Cool down a bit, or are you guys keen to just?
I mean, I
smash
feel like
through?
we're relatively close to the end of the game,
Yeah.
so
Sweet, let's go.
All right.
Because I'm within, what, 10 points?
3 turns, yeah.
Okay. I'll just go, because Billy started anyway, so
Yeah.
I guess once I finish my turn we can choose. Okay, revolt. I would like to revolt. I'm going to cause a revolt against Lockie.
Okay.
Any number of times.
No.
Which I am... Look at that. That's
That's a
so
lot of-
many birds.
That's a lot of birds.
I can revolt wherever I like.
That's upsetting.
So Lockie,
Yeah.
I'm revolting
You are revolting.
here. Finally, something we agree on.
Can you revolt there or do you just move the base?
Spend 2 supporters matching sympathetic clearing. Remove all the enemy pieces there. Place a matching base and warriors equal to the number of rabbits. So
You get 5 victory points.
destroy 5 of your dudes. I get 5 victory points. I think your wood stays there.
I'm gonna-
Sure.
Yeah.
It says pieces though, right?
Oh,
So what? I lose all my these.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Sure
what I
do.
do.
You
Cool.
sure do.
Oh, these
And
three
your
guys.
base moves?
Yeah. All enemy pieces.
The base does it move?
Yeah, I guess my question is, can you revolt there if you've already revolted and you don't have the base to do that?
I don't know. Maybe not. If not, that would suck.
Well, I just moved my guys back to my keep by discarding a bird
Okay.
as well because rude.
Because, yeah. Have a look. Place the matching base and the warriors there equal to the total number of matching sympathetic clearings. So it would be 2, because I control... No, 3, because I have 3 rabbits.
I have seen a man drink a burrito before.
Oh god.
It was
I'm
actually.
still on that.
It was actually. Oh no, yeah. Tim's gonna go get it. He's gonna drink a burrito.
Oh,
For a
yes.
break.
Hell yeah.
It was Andreas.
Yeah, then place the
Yeah.
base matching, so you move your base.
So I move the base. Okay.
Damn.
So my rabbit base has to move up here, has to relocate. I guess it's just like where the rabbits like
Yep.
Yeah.
base of
And
operations.
you place an officer.
So
Yeah, so you're now playing the balancing game between your officers. And
yeah, it's hard because now I don't have that many troops on the board.
Can we unoffice people?
When people defeat my base, I think I lose officers.
But you also, when we defeat your base, you clear out all the cards from your sympathizers on
Yeah.
matching that. Yeah, it gets interesting.
And I'm also going to cause a revolt down here. Spending
That's another 4 victory points.
spending 2 burbs.
2 burbs
Destroy all of Lockie's stuff, get 4 victory points. This base will then move there.
belong to you.
I don't have anything to place in the officers, so I guess I just don't.
Yep.
I will also get some. Wait, before here, should I have placed the warriors there first because it's above the line where it says place an officer in the officers
Yeah.
box? So that should be there.
Yeah.
Yep.
In
Sorry,
level
man.
order.
Sorry, not sorry.
My forces are just like.
I'm so close to winning.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can do it, Chris.
I'm gonna craft. Can I craft enough victory points to just
Chris was
win?
kind of like in the middle. He was helping both sides, and by not crumbling him when we had the chance,
Yeah.
I was like, I won't attack Chris. I'll just go headstrong to Tom, and then it's just been like
You
I
learned your
should have
lesson.
attacked so
You-
much
you,
more.
You learned your lesson.
It's bedtime.
Spend a card to. Oh wait, spread sympathy first.
Yep.
So I can spread sympathy before doing this.
Yep.
So I want to put sympathy in a fox district.
It's going to cost you still 2. Damn.
2. So I can do that.
And that gets you another 2 victory
2
points.
victory points there.
Chris literally just has to
19,
fight someone.
29.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to craft and win.
Nice.
And then I'm going to craft
Gonna
the
craft.
arms trader thing, which requires the 2 fox districts, 1 and there. And then I get a sword and 2
That's
victory
only if you
points.
control them, isn't it?
Is it control? No, because it says equal to the sympathy, right? Craft using sympathy.
Oh, sympathy's
Yeah.
different for you.
Yeah.
Cool. Yep.
Yeah, because he's only got like 3 office bases. He's only got 3.
31. I did it. I did it. I
The
got
man
there.
that got
It was
left
glorious.
unchecked, and Billy, don't know what he was doing.
It was hard.
Yeah. Man, if that guerrilla warfare
need to-
thing is what
That
screwed
ruined you.
I really needed to be able to make a coalition with someone.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, you also needed to like start like if Chris was getting too far ahead, like he was coming in, shank his stuff, and then like go and get someone else, and then attack, like kind of like try and
yeah,
attack.
keep
so many
that's
people.
what we did to
Fields.
Tom.
Yeah.
We went
we
too
did.
And
hard
I
on
was
Tom.
still that close to winning.
It was
Like, imagine if I
close.
didn't do that and if I just just kept fighting you guys.
I had the dominance for the foxes, but the problem I had was like the fox was here, the fox was there, and I was like, I could have got down there, but that was at the very start of the game where you were marching.
Yeah.
You were marching out of that, and I was like, oh, this is bad. I'd have to move everything.
Yeah, I really needed the dominance card because I was for the longest time trying to get
So
to
what
a coalition with him.
What does the coalition do for you?
I no longer win unless Chris does.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
We are just pals, and then I go around and murder you two.
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah.
Smart.
That's crazy.
That's pretty much it. I'd go and wreak havoc to help
Yeah.
him.
As long as exactly at the bottom of the dominance card
But
has
you
the
have to
vagabond
choose
thing.
the losing player.
Oh, so the
Yeah.
player who's currently in last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
must say though, I really enjoyed it. There's definitely I want to play the mud.
You want to
Lucky
play it
the
again,
cat.
get
I do
better at
wanna-
that, and then you want to play it
'cause-
again as all the different players.
Yeah,
Actually.
because there's definitely things that I should have done early, like shouldn't have placed this here. I
Yeah.
should have placed either a recruit or a sawmill. Because a
yeah.
sawmill would have been like that would just be always.
Yeah, I can
always
definitely see
avoid.
the game taking longer and being a bit more methodical. Dominance card only for the birds. Yeah, so the dominance card, everyone can get them. They just come from the deck. But I'm the one who got that one when I already owned the 3 bases I needed. So it instantly put the target on my head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you had to, like, it was so close. It would have been one turn, and if we couldn't have defeated your armies, you would have just won the game.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
And if I'd fought over there instead of there, then I could have just built the thing there and not gone into revolt. And not gone into turmoil, and then you would have had to do the same thing again.
Yeah.
Like, and then I could have done it again this coming turn as well. Like it drastically, like it doesn't drastically change it because the same goal for me is still fight things and win.
Super cool game.
Yeah, I definitely want to replay as the same factions. I want to play as all the other factions. I think that's where the replayability of this game comes from, is playing as the different factions and learning.
I think your dominance tracker as well was made a lot easier because you had 2 mice next to each other, whereas this side of the board was like I had 2 rabbits on this side, so it's kind of like you already had it set up so that it was like your mice were all on that side of the board, like only 2 steps away from where yours were, whereas mine was like all the way over here.
Yeah.
Which is like
it
not the
balances
worst.
because I have to do these moves.
That's true.
I have to move. I have to be able to move to them and then out of them. And
It's
then
also just
keep
the luck
doing
of
that.
drawing the mouse dominance card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to get that card.
You gotta, be lucky enough to get it.
Yeah, I think if we replay like the ones we did play, because again, like there's so much ruling that happens with your particular character. So Chris's board is probably the messiest for like
so
the amount
complicated.
of the print and stuff.
Yeah.
Mine was pretty straightforward. I was like played some logs, then I did 3 actions. That was my turn. So mine was like generally the easiest, but I just played so many things out of turn because I also didn't understand how quickly things can you can start being on the back foot. Because it was like Tom started applying pressure, and I'm like, I haven't built my engine yet. I don't have an engine.
Yeah.
And I was just like wasting time not building my engine. Billy just kind of slips in and out. He's got a lot of stuff going
I
on his
really
board.
needed to focus on my quests
Yeah.
before stabbing Lachlan in the face in the first turn.
It's almost like you want to play the first few turns of the Vagabond, like self-servitude.
I feel like you almost want to be in an alliance with everyone,
Yeah.
and then the moment
backstab someone
Tom
later.
is trying to win,
Thank you.
stab.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I reckon. What do we got?
Having the score tracker at the top of the board was
Yeah.
really helpful because it also means that like it's easy to follow during the middle of things because otherwise it's like, all right, everyone stop. We need a score update.
Yeah.
So I think later on there's very possibility that we'll be able to do it for games that have the scoreboard that go around the outside, or creating a section where the scoreboard is more visible so that it's easier for people to see. Because it's good to see where everyone is up to. And this game is the scoreboard's nice because it's only a single linear thing as opposed to being a track around the outside.
And I can imagine the quests and overall the Vagabond gets to be able to score points a lot better when the game goes longer because everyone else is better at what they're doing.
Also, no one crafted
Anything.
I crafted something and it didn't do shit for me.
I crafted one.
because it's a bag.
I crafted 2.
I
It's
crafted.
crafted to win the game.
Yeah,
did.
Yeah.
He did, but I can't take that.
I took your victory from you.
All right. Well, guys, that was Root. It was a bit janky, but it was our first time playing, which made quite enjoyable. Probably in a less complicated game that we play for the first time would be good. But definitely keen to play this again. We'll probably play this and have an episode up on YouTube as well, where we do all of our other content. If you liked it, don't forget to follow, subscribe, all those great things. And now we're probably going to raid someone. Don't know who's online today because it is hot Probably a few people because it
I'm
is
telling you what.
super hot outside.
Honestly.
Hot
What are
diggity
we?
damn.
What are we up to? Because it is boiling in here.
Oh,
It's
man.
very hot.
It is probably 37 or something.
Oh,
And
well, Beck appears.
Beck has joined us on camera.
Since Tom's
Look.
looking for.
How did you enjoy that from behind behind the
I will
camera?
say this: it looks a lot prettier in person than on
Yeah.
camera because
Yeah.
the brio.
The camera's not very flattering.
Yeah, that's true. The art is quite good. It is very nice, and I did like how it was Tom and I, and then Chris just split us in the middle and just
I did.
We
There's
left him
literally a
unchecked.
divide down the
You
middle.
left him unchecked.
I left him unchecked. You're not wrong. We had an alliance, and I didn't think
Yeah.
he was gaining.
Never
points
trust me.
quickly.
Never
Does the
trust the actual
expansion-
alliance.
Yeah.
Add extra players or just extra alliances?
Just extra
It
alliance.
adds the river folk.
Yeah.
You can also have 2 vagabonds.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
know,
interesting.
But it's still only 4
crazy.
players, right? So you don't get extra.
We'll
like
check
you don't
that.
get
I think
6.
it's 6 player.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I think it makes it 6 player.
That would be
Oh, yeah,
messy.
because the river
Because you can play
becomes
with
a place.
all of them, the river folk and 2 vagabonds.
Yeah.
Wow, that's messy.
I'm pretty sure you can play 6.
Fair enough.
Right,
Well,
well,
then-
we're gonna raid Rudism because he's playing Jedi Fallen Order with a I believe it's a motion controlled
Oh,
lightsaber.
hell yeah.
So
Nice. All right, everyone's
He's good
shooting
boy.
in.
On the back there is a winter board, so there is 2 boards that you get to play with.
Yep, sure. I'm not going to try.
No.
Yeah.
wave, goodbye, and we'll catch you all
Bye,
later.
viewers. Thank you.
Catch ya.
See you next time.